toys and collectibles. From retro to right now. It's time for Bartertown.
All right, it looks like we're on.
Yep, okay.
I unplugged it and plugged it back in.
There goes all the energy. There goes all the energy that we started with.
Good energy.
I unplugged it and plugged it back in again. Hi, where was that energy?
I don't know.
Justin's done.
That kind of stuff just takes me right out of it.
Any problem, and Justin is just like done.
Yeah.
Totally done.
Yeah, I mean, we've only been doing it 148 times.
148 times.
We'd have it down by now, but we don't.
I like how he insinuates that somehow it's something that we did that was wrong.
It's not?
Sometimes it just doesn't work.
We didn't test.
It was on. It was showing that it was on.
Okay.
And then we went live.
Right.
It wasn't. I don't know what to tell you. Hi.
Oh, hi.
You better get your energy back.
We're back.
Is that a Red Bull?
So Selena was welcoming new people.
Yes, Daniel is a new watcher. We've got a couple
G.I. Joe
new G.I. Joe guys.
New people out of the woodwork when we do big G.I. Joe stuff, and this is big G.I. Joe stuff because this is
and Star Wars too.
Yeah, this is stuff from my. I've yoinked from the warehouse of my
the
personal
Daniels
hoard.
collection.
Of course.
My personal
Justin's
hoard.
Energy hurt its leg.
My leg is hurting bad. There's a lot of inside jokes for any new people. You'll catch on eventually. This is a claim sale, I promise. We talk a little bit in the beginning. We are Farpoint Toys and Collectibles. I'm Justin, my wife.
When we have sound, we talk.
Yeah, my wife Penelope, right? Right, Penelope?
Unless you divorced me because the microphone didn't work, yes,
You're
I'm
the one feeling a certain way. There's a dog over here somewhere. It's really his show. It's Tucker Town.
He's in his dog bed. He's not somewhere.
Selena behind the camera is our producer.
He's right where
who is the glue that bonds.
And also not responsible for the mic breaking.
She is not at all responsible for the mic breaking, but she will be the bell ringer, and you will hear bells. The way this works is we will show an item. One of our many cameras.
Oh, David Crosby passed?
He did a couple days ago.
Ooh.
We'll show an item on one of our. You don't look at my Facebook. I made a post.
I look at Facebook, and whatever Facebook shows me, Facebook shows me.
So we'll show an item. We'll talk about that item.
Why not?
And then we'll say a price. And the first person in the comments who claims. After we say the price, I need to start over here. You said.
I will. I absolutely will. So, like Justin said, we are Farpoint Toys. I'm Penelope. He is Justin. We own the place. We are coming to you live from the Farpoint Museum, located inside of our beautiful flagship location here in Mays Landing, New Jersey. Because we have 3 locations, not just 1, not just 2, but 3. This is a live claim sale. When we're done chatting, we will absolutely sell some stuff. This stuff today specifically is from Justin's personal collection. Lots of really great stuff. I
already said all that.
You said you
David Crosby passed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you make that stop making noise, please?
No,
It's driving me crazy.
At least there's noise happening.
Okay. When someone makes a claim, if you are the first person to do so, you'll see all the chat happening right here on the side. And now there's someone knocking on the door. Are you now? I'm now done. Are you done? If you're the first person to, we're gonna show you an item. We're gonna tell you how much the item is. If you're the first person to claim the item and say claim and then the name of the item.
Oh, what's going on?
Delivery
We are
service.
live. I can't believe you
We're a hot mess today. If you are the first person to claim the item, you will see chronological all of the comments. You will hear this sound. That means that you are. Chucker is about to run out the door.
You too, man. Take care. We're gonna have a whole thing about you guys next week, next Saturday.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
To let him finish.
We told you close very
Yeah.
close.
If you're the first person to say claim in the name of the item will be yours. At the end of the stream, we will send you a fantastic link that you can use to check out. You can use any
Sometimes things happen where people deliver all kinds of food.
inspired. What are those cucumbers? We got cucumbers apparently.
No, it's not cucumbers.
Tucker is following just
Hank-
on
Yeah, Tucker's not following me.
Hank
around.
is drooling
Which
over
means I
all.
can't put this on the floor.
Hank is drooling over all the Joe stuff. There's more. This is just round one of Justin's stuff. There is gonna be more coming. Maybe not today, but I mean, how much more
A lot.
is this?
We have a question, Justin. Some of our good people would like to know why
All right.
you're selling from your
So,
private collection.
did I finish explaining how this works?
I don't know.
You'll if you're first, and you get it. You'll be able to see it in the chat right here next to me. We'll send you an invoice, and you can check out with any debit card, credit card, bank account, PayPal account, etc., etc.
Message the page bit.
I'm sorry.
Do the message the page bit.
Oh yeah, if this is your first Fight Club, you should message Farpoint on Facebook if you can. That makes it a little bit easier for us to invoice you. If you're not on Facebook, you can always email us at contact@farpointtoys.com.
Yeah, if you win something,
Yes.
message us first because it makes it hard for us to message you.
If
So
have
if you don't
never
win
done
something,
so
you don't have to
before.
message us.
I mean, I still like hearing from people, I guess.
Hey, listen. First of all, this we put all this stuff out. It takes a lot of doing to get all the prices together and make sure everything's complete. I want to welcome our VIPs who got to claim a bunch of this stuff over the last couple of days.
The entire underneath of the table here is full of all of their claims.
Yes, a lot of good stuff got claimed, but I went and pulled out more stuff that the VIPs didn't even get to see. But our VIP group does get, super secret VIP group, does
It's
get
so
to
secret,
see...
we talk about it constantly.
Yes, does get to see stuff early. So they got to claim a bunch of stuff. You can see some empty spots.
So Remember Me is curious as to why you are selling items from your personal collection. Now might be a good time to have that
The
conversation.
chaos is totally here, Keith. The chaos, yeah. I'm selling my collection. I'll talk about that in a little bit. Let's actually get started.
You're ready to jump in, I can tell.
I'm ready to jump in because there's new people, and I don't, regular.
You don't
people.
want to bore them.
Wow, I can't say a goddamn word without you just jumping on me. I haven't said a sentence tonight without you jumping. Holy crap!
Right away.
Wow.
All right, good. I won't say another
Are
word
you
the entire
okay?
stream. I'm so good. I'm about to hurt my leg, but I'm good.
Yeah. Oh
Go
my
ahead.
god.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Tuggy's got a load of sausages. He's thrilled.
You want to start?
Yeah. Who's ready? We're gonna go to camera 2 and just start.
I'm so ready. Would you like me to do the book or are you good?
Yeah, you do the book.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to switch to camera 2.
Listen, I'm sorry that the technology doesn't work and you feel like it's your fault.
I'm good.
So that if I get upset, you just take it as I must have done something wrong to
I'm
get
totally fine.
super
I'm good.
whatever about
Are
it.
you good? I'm good.
David Crosby died.
He did.
Fuck.
Okay, anyway, camera 2.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Complete. I can laugh too, and laugh it off.
Okay.
Like
Maybe
you're
you should
normal.
consider that. Go ahead.
Complete Cobra target practice range, rifle range.
Okay, rifle range. Is that what we're looking for?
Yeah.
Cobra rifle range, $22. Is it complete?
It's complete.
Okay.
It even has the 3 blue guns. It comes with they're GI Joe's regular molds.
I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments. Selena?
Wow, that was quick.
It was.
Eric,
Glasses
thank
off to
you.
rub my eyes.
It even comes with the stands. Typically, these don't come with the stands.
That's a claim from Eric P. from
Yeah.
the Target Range.
That is, in fact, thank you, Eric, one of our VIPs.
So I want to say that when we get to these pieces, they're like GI Joe battlefield units or whatever they are. All the ones I have today have stands, which is typically not a thing.
Did they come with stands?
Yeah, they came with stands, but like people use the stands for other things, or they usually get mixed up with like the random figure stands, so they're not always there. But today they're there. This actually, I think, Eric, is the rare mail-away version. This is a darker brown than the typical, so I think this might be the mail-away.
Still said the Vipers need a bigger target. They can never hit anything.
No, it's like Stormtroopers. Little sign, stickers are good. Thank you, Eric. A VIP. Yeah. So he's a VIP, but this wasn't in the VIP picture, which is why I didn't get claimed early.
VIPs get a sneak peek. They don't always see every single thing.
No, because I'm still processing stuff as I go.
Yep.
I think Tucky.
We don't keep it away from them, but I just never get a chance to process it all. This is the machine gun defense unit.
Oh, I love those asterisks.
I think we still owe someone a single straight one. I remember the last time we sold one. We're like, oh, I have one somewhere, and I do, but I forget who it was. This, a lot of times the tripod's broken. The tripod is unbroken. The machine gun belt is unbroken. So, machine gun defense unit complete.
$18.
Only $18 shipped to your door.
Oh, yes, that's something we may have forgot to mention. The prices that we're stating do include free shipping within the United States. If you are overseas, we're happy to ship overseas. We do have to charge you exact cost on that, though. But all of it does.
We have
include free shipping.
We have a claim. First one in on the machine gun defense unit was Rob Fain.
Thank you, Rob.
Rob, another VIP, along with Tara, who was so close, and Hal, who was also close.
Hal Tucky's making a pig of himself right now on these dog treats.
Just give me a second to. You can go to camera 1 or Tucker camera, whatever. I want to take this apart.
Because I have the dog treats in my hand. I'm gonna jump to one.
So Hal, another one of our VIPs, brought Tucker some delicious dog treats this week. Hal, speaking of treats, you have a bag waiting for you here from our resident Girl Scout cookie seller. You've got a little bag.
Oh, really? Did he order cookies?
Evidently, because there's a bag of Girl Scout cookies that say Hal's Cookies on it behind the counter.
Awesome.
So, Hal, next time you're in, you have a delivery of cookies awaiting you, because that's how we roll. What's next? What else we got here? Ooh, that says Action Force. Does that mean it's...
So, the Action Force, this is... it's I believe the Action Force was like the mail-away version. Like... I mean, Action Force obviously is the UK version too, but I think when they mailed away, it might have came with Action Force stickers.
Because obviously they weren't G.I. Joe overseas.
No, they were Action Force.
G.I. Joe is
it's actually kind of cool that this is Action
thing.
Force. It's actually a little darker green than a typical mail away. I don't think this is complete. It does have the tiny antenna, which is always missing from this little radio box. But I think it has 2 little bombs or mortars it's supposed to come with, which aren't here. But I have it priced accordingly, especially with the Action Force sticker.
I'm sorry, what was that thing called?
Forward Observer.
Forward Observer's $30.
30? $25.
I take it back. It's $25.
$25 for the Forward Observer. That's gonna sell. I'll just grab my little bag.
Just wait for the bell ring. Hold our breath.
And it has the stands.
Because again, you said that a lot of the stuff that you've got today has got stands. When normally
I say the word stands, and then I think of like stands, like people who, fan
like
people.
I stand Timothy Chalamet.
Yes.
Okay. You said it's definitely gonna sell, and it's crickets.
Well, you never know. This is definitely, or at least portions of, the mail-away version of the ammo dump, and you could tell that because of the very dark brown box.
Tara on the Forward Observer.
All right. Look at this. Again, I think this might say Action Force on it. It doesn't say anything, does it? But this stars is like Action Force. That's a weird sticker.
To unlatch, JPU81G-P.
Yep, look. Action Force.
Look, you smash it to bits.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, this is Action Force.
So, at least the box is Action Force version of this.
So wait, what is this thing called?
This is the ammo dump. It's one of my favorite things because all this fits in the box, and this box looks awesome in dioramas and stuff. So it's got the mortar brown. It's got the 3 green missiles it's supposed to have. They're basically Wolverine missiles. The 3. It's got 3 Fang missiles, which are green. It's got the 2 mortars. It's got the machine gun belt. It's got a gas can, and it's got 2 stands. And that is...
Not on the list.
Oh. It's probably pretty rare because of the thing. $40 if anybody wants the ammo dump. I'm gonna pull this Forward Observer for the Kimsies.
For the Kimsies, yep. Does the ammo dump have a star next to it or not?
Yes, it has a star.
$40 on the ammo dump. That's a very, very sexy sounding title. Ammo dump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old dump.
The old ammo dump.
These are cool. These are just in a collection. These are G.I. Joe. Hello.
Going back to make sure it's the first one because I was talking to Daniel. Eric P on the ammo dump.
All right,
Eric,
thank
got you again.
Eric played a bunch of stuff early on, too.
Listen, the guy knows what he likes, and he likes G.I. Joe.
If you're into Top Gun Maverick or F-14s in general,
You just threw me for a loop.
these are like miniature. I don't know what
They're
era they
miniature
are.
things.
Well, this is a Humvee and this is an F-14, but they're definitely G.I. Joe.
that
I think they're 90s
They're
though.
adorable.
That's
Did that
not,
have a scale?
that's not bad.
Isn't it? No, they're not on the list yet. I'm going to tell you.
That's fine.
Does that have a date on it?
1992 Tonka Corporation, a
So-
subsidiary of Hasbro.
92,
Incorporated.
so it's still original Joe.
Wow, neato.
But Tonka,
Tonka.
little Tonka vehicles. I remember seeing some of these. I'll tell you what. I'll do $12 for the pair, the Humvee and the. Basically, it's a Sky Striker, but it's a F-14. Stickers are nice. It's very cool, and they get an asterisk too.
Okay, thank you. This is neat. It has like a
Justin,
Stargate on the
Ever
back.
gotten the Sonic Fighters Apache? I feel like I never see that.
Sonic Fighters.
Matt, is that the? Is it the tan one? I think that's like smaller and tan. I've never had it, but I know what you're talking. I think I know what you're talking about.
So in a word, no. The answer is no.
So the answer is
Remember me as having an ice storm coming through.
Okay.
Please be careful and safe out
Oh,
there
yeah.
with that. Internet keeps lagging. Our best advice is just constantly refresh your page just to make sure you're getting the most up-to-date happening here.
we haven't even had winter yet.
Kind of for like a minute and a
We had
half.
it for like a week and
Yeah, it was very
December.
chilly for like 4 days.
A week's worth of winter.
Rocky, Tonka, and G.I. Joe did a collaboration. Well, according to the bottom of this, Tonka is a subsidiary of Hasbro.
Yeah, I think at the time Hasbro had bought Tonka.
That's interesting. Do they still own Tonka? Tonka's not its own thing?
I have no idea.
Wow, that's
I'm not
really
going to pretend I
interesting.
know. All right,
Neato.
mail away version, I
Ooh.
believe,
Oh, man.
of Keel Hall. The mail away version doesn't have the patch on his right arm, and if you look, I don't see a patch there. Very good shape. His mustache and his hat, nothing is too worn. He's in beautiful shape. It's Keel Hall, guys. It's the guy who drives your
What do we
flag.
like to say? Go find one?
Go find one. I got 100 on him.
You do.
We might come down if he doesn't get claimed, but I got 100 on Keel Hall.
He's standing there with like a real attitude.
Yeah, well, that's how dude, he runs an aircraft carrier. Are you kidding me? That's how. If I owned an aircraft carrier, that's how I'd stand too.
Wait, hold on, back up. He owns the USS flag, or is
Yeah,
he just...
G.I. Joe borrows it from him.
Okay,
They rent it.
I don't believe
They
that.
lease it.
I do not believe that is true.
when you're out at sea, the guy who's the captain might as well be the owner of the
Motor Viper. He's complete because he don't come with nothing. He drove the stun. He's not on the list. He gets an asterisk if you want to put him on the list. Nice Motor Viper. $15. I don't think you can get anything like that anymore.
And those are American dollars.
Yep. And then complete fridge with his football
With his
hammer.
football hammer.
with his football hammer.
So speaking of football, actually, I'll wait a moment.
Yeah. Rob Fane claiming.
Is that the
stun
Motor
driver.
Viper?
Yes.
Okay,
Thank
sorry,
you.
Rob. I don't know my names.
Thank you, Rob. Actually, his really nice shape. His
Yeah.
chrome is nice.
Does he need his own baggie or anything?
When I don't know.
Did Rob just already claim something?
He did. The machine gun defense.
When I don't know exactly what
Let's
the
see if I
claim's
remember
talking
which one
about,
it
I
is.
just read it verbatim.
Is it that one?
Keelhall's also blind, famously.
What?
How?
Oh, he's messing with me. Is this
Oh, it's
Machine gun
Alex.
is the gray. No, it's
I should've
no.
looked at the
It's another
banner
one.
before I
machine
believed
gun
it.
defense?
Do
You got me. You got
would
me.
like a go find one Farpoint tee.
Is that it?
So, yes, Penelope is working on the one of the many things she's working on.
So by working on, what he means is it's in my brain, and eventually I'll somehow have time to do it.
On the merch shop.
I
would
want
go
to
for
totally
something.
revamp the merch shop because I have some really good ideas for. I have some good ideas for some shirts and stuff that are not necessarily like Farpoint branded. Do you know what I mean? Like just funny shirts that don't necessarily like have our logo on them or whatever.
This is Doug Ampulett. Was already claimed.
Okay.
A really nice ace.
Should I just gently, carefully put him in his tub, or does he need like?
He
any...
can just lay in the tub.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
he's
that
fine.
Refrigerator Perry, the football player?
Yes.
It is.
How did he get to be in G.I. Joe?
Well,
The
Sergeant Slaughter
same
was so
way
famous and
that Sergeant
popular
Slaughter
that
did.
he, at the time in '85 or '86, the Bears won a Super Bowl. So they were like, we need another real person to become a member of G.I. Joe. So they chose Refrigerator Perry. This is Andrew Taylor's.
Do I have to write this down?
I
Is it
would
already
just
written?
say
It can't hurt.
Ace is written, but
The last one was.
Yeah.
This is the Stratoviper, right?
Stratoviper Andrew Taylor.
And that's a big old 0 on there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shuckle's never spoken in the cartoon. I think his lines were cut, to be honest with you. Listen, I'll go a little lower on Keel Hall. I'll do 85.
Being as he's blind.
Whoa, that's not a little lower. That's
You said 100.
That's $15 entire dollars
I don't
off.
care. And 40 on Fridge. But
Because Hasbro likes money, Kermit.
those are the bottom dollars there.
All right, 85 on Keel Hall and what on Fridge?
40, I think I said.
40, okay. That's a steal on Keel Hall.
It is. On
I'm
on
tempted.
That Keel Hall.
I'm tempted to claim Keel Hall.
Yeah. We can move on to some other stuff here. This is mine.
I think we're going to move on to camera 1 for a minute.
We are. I had to readjust that.
Yeah,
It
whenever it
got
gets boring.
uncentered. It got uncentered somehow.
Or we can move on to Acclaim when Mike Rivera takes the refrigerator.
Never had no hurry.
Mike, thank you. Another VIP who was just here.
He was.
Ring the bell for Eric, who's taking Keel Hall.
Oh my God, Eric. All right, wait a second. Rivera
Don't
claims
confuse yourself.
Fridge. I hope you're all looking at eBay real quick, being like, "Is that a good deal?"
Well,
oh
that's why-
shoot, it's a good
That's
deal.
why it takes a second. All right, Fridge. I like that they're in their own baggies because then I feel like they're a little bit more protected. Matt said he wishes he had the space for Joe vehicles. Watching the stream makes him cry a little inside.
I don't have the space for Joe vehicles either, and that's why they're leaving.
I like fridges I can't resist. I'm so excited
Let's
I
talk.
spat.
Let's talk about why these are leaving. Because I don't.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't have the space. I hoard. Someday I want to make a gigantic in a warehouse or a. When I retire, I want to make a gigantic 1/18 scale diorama with GI Joes and
Eric
Star
had to
Wars
ask the wife. I love it.
and anything 4-inch scale. It's my thing. But I don't have the space. We don't have the space for it now. I can't take the store. We have to make money in the store. So someday I'd like to have an airplane hangar and build a gigantic diorama and people can come see. And I'll in my retired years, I'll just sit there and
Putter with it.
like people do with train sets. But mine will be 1/18 scale, and it'll be GI Joe versus Transformers and Star Wars and all that stuff. But and I've been hoarding vehicles for the last 10 years with that in my mind, and they're just sitting in tubs. And I'm like, why do I hoard these things? When I build, if I ever get to build that diorama, if I need a Cobra Condor, I'll just buy a Cobra Condor. It's just, I tell this to people all the time who are who are selling things to us. If you're not doing anything with it, it's just money sitting in tubs. I'm actually listening to my own advice, right? Like, how often do I say that?
You are listening to your own advice, and we have an entire garage full of tubs
Of stuff. Now, we have a museum, which is the museum. This is not museum stuff. So, in October, I put an order in for a car.
I'm just going to keep my mouth totally closed to this entire story.
I ordered a car I really want, and it's the last year that Dodge is making V8 gas-powered Dodges. After this year, it's all going to be V6 or electric, which is fine. But I am a car guy, and I've never bought a new car. So in October,
That is very true.
in October I put a order in for a Dodge Challenger. Now the guy told me, listen, best scenario is 8 months. Probably more like a year when you're ordering a car.
For it to come in and be ready to be picked up or whatever, right?
Okay, great. Because I can't afford to buy it and put it on payments. I can't afford that kind of payment a month, whatever that would end up being for a brand new car like that. We can't put that kind of bill on top of us with what we do. This isn't a regular type job where we know what we're making every month. It would just put too much stress on us. But I knew in 8 months to a year, I have enough stuff here and there that I can sell some comics and
Put a big chunk of change.
put a
on it.
big chunk of change down on it and make the payment manageable.
Much more manageable, yeah.
So that was October. He said 8 months. Last week, I got an email. It said, good news. Literally, it said, good news.
Great news.
Great news! Exclamation point. February 1st is the estimated delivery date for your car.
Good news!
Not for nothing, but that's like next week.
Oh,
So when I got it, it was 2 weeks ago. Now it's only a week away, but when I got that email, it was
Oh.
2 weeks away. So I messaged him back and said, great! Awesome!
Do you have time for a phone
Do you have time for a phone call? So he called me and I was like, listen, man,
Tough stop.
I'm happy it's coming. Great. But I am nowhere near prepared. He said, well, listen, taking delivery means, estimated delivery means that's the date it rolls off the assembly line, barring shortage of parts, people not calling out sick. Like the assembly line isn't that perfect. So, and then when it rolls off the assembly line, it still needs to get hauled. Like they got to come pick it up from the yard and take it to the dealership I'm buying it from. So he said best case scenario, or worst case scenario, is probably March 1st, but maybe even a little over. So that gave me a little breathing room. And now the purge has begun.
The purge has begun. So you did get a few questions. Tara, that's exactly what my exact sentiments. Like Tara and I are on the same page. That's exactly.
What'd she say?
She said, "Holy blank, that is a quick 8 months." And the face, I'm not sure what the emoji is doing, but it's whatever it is exactly what I was feeling. James is curious. We're about to go into a car tirade, I feel. He's curious about the package you got
come
on
for
the
the toys, stay for the conversation. I promise, guys, especially new guys, we're going to get to the older people that have been here for 148 times with us, even 20 times with us. No. We end up selling everything, but once in a while we talk.
Casper's here.
If anything, when it comes to this kind of thing, we are us. We're not like... This is not QVC.
Well, you could really tell by the whole first 10 minutes of us just doing nothing but fighting.
Yeah,
you could
see
definitely
what
tell.
Stress with us, where we just. Anyway, yeah, it's me. Casper or James I ordered a Scat Pack wide body shaker 6-speed manual Challenger.
The only thing that I care about is that it has heated seats.
It has heated and cooled seats.
The cool. I don't.
Every
cooled,
option.
I don't need
sunroof.
the cooled. It has a sunroof.
Yeah.
Now, what's the difference between a sunroof and a moonroof? Can you explain that? Is
I
that
don't
an
think
actual
Dodge
answer?
does a moonroof in those cars. A sunroof opens. I think a moonroof is just a solid thing. I think.
Okay.
I think a moonroof doesn't function. I think it.
It's just a window that doesn't open or anything.
I think so. I think like some SUVs
Like
have a clear
Whereas
roof.
a sunroof will actually either
Now,
you can vent it or it'll pop all the way open.
Now with a moonroof might be ventable, but I don't think it opens all the way.
The moonroof clearly only works at night. Thank you, Alex.
The moonroof turns into a werewolf every month.
Is it all-wheel drive?
It is rear-wheel drive, brother.
What does that mean? Is that good or bad?
There's no such thing as an all-wheel drive Challenger, I don't think.
Oh, come on, what are you doing?
Patrick's butt fits in a moonroof. Okay, there's a joke there. I'm clearly not getting.
I want the
What
new
do you do?
20
Have a
Chevelle. The Chevelle looks awesome. Yeah, I agree.
Remember me once a 2023 Chevelle SS, 500 horsepower.
Keith, what's funny about this car is it's going to be twice the amount of gas mileage I get out of the truck we drive every day. I'm driving a 1995 Ford F-150.
We literally put $25 in gas
with
in
a
it
302 in it.
every day or every other day, depending on.
Yes.
Like if we're going to Farpoint 3, we'll put $25 in it on the way up, and then have to get $25 again.
Yeah, I probably get
the next day, like in the morning.
9-10 miles at a gallon and drunk. So the Challenger's going to be way more efficient.
Basically, anything better than that
Yeah.
is going to be better.
So, how about this?
What else we got here? Did no one claim that guy, or is
I
he
didn't
new?
say him yet. He's
Okay.
new. I forget what he is.
Ready for camera 2 yet or not?
He's a 90s Viper. I forget what he's from. He's Joe vs. Cobra, I think. This is 100% complete, unbroken. My personal.
You have to keep saying that.
I
yes.
do.
Rocky likes that we have the G.I. Joe repaint on the truck, though.
The truck does look like a G.I. Joe vehicle.
And if it doesn't break down, we are definitely going to do more work to it to make it look even more like a Joe vehicle.
So this comes with all the correct mold. You know, it has the G.I. Joe guns, the molds, but it's all the correct color. All 5, they're in here. Guns it's supposed to come with, which is a rarity. Also, the radar is not broken on the back of this cannon, which it typically is. There's nothing broken on the deck, on the extendable deck. The stickers are beautiful. I mean, they're all there. Yeah, they're beautiful. They got a little bubble on from time.
Yeah, that's just a time
But they're in
thing.
the right place. What do I have on this? $150?
You had 150.
$150 shipped to your door.
It comes apart,
for
right?
one of the one of the coolest. Well, this deck right here is one piece. So
Hal wants to know if it's the one he sold you.
No, this is I've had this for a long time. And I don't know. I don't remember how if yours had the right guns in it or not. I don't remember. Anyway.
Eric has 3 of these. He has a
There's
problem.
some of my favorite toys, man. And what's really cool about them is, I don't know if you guys realize this, there's hooks. So if you tie string to it, you can put it on the bottom of a Tomahawk helicopter to lift it up.
That's insane.
Super cool.
Eric, I think the problem is that you don't have 4 of them. I think that's your real
Eric already
problem.
spent enough money, man. Eric has spent some cash.
Are you gonna put like a bumper sticker on the back of the car? Sponsored by Eric P.
I'm gonna put sponsored by Justin's G.I. Joe collection.
Speaking of being sponsored by things.
What a great segue.
Right? What a great segue.
We should talk about that real quick.
Let's just take a minute.
So one thing we've been doing is, because we've been doing this so long, and because we get attention and people like watching, and because we like...
They like watching us fight, let's be honest.
Sharing the attention. We like talking about things that we use or enjoy.
Other small businesses.
Plugging other small businesses. Yeah. So, I don't know. A couple months ago, we sell comics. But we don't have a huge spot here for back issue comics. We do carry back issues, but we don't have enough space for... We're a toy store with a comic problem.
We have a carefully curated selection of back issues here in the store.
Yeah,
so we, over time, accumulate bulk comics and don't really know what to do with them. So I went on the comic book page I have and went and sold like 40 long boxes of comics. And it just happened that the person who was interested was, from North Jersey. Well, I'll come on down. We'll take a look.
Great. Drive right on in.
Guy comes down in his van and we're talking. He's like, yeah, I buy bulk comics. I set up a cons and stuff. And we had a great conversation. Super nice guy. Doug. So he's like, listen. And now I'm like, listen, I got this thing. And he doesn't talk like that at all. I don't know why I did that. He does not sound like Doc Brown.
But I like your affectation of like your character of Doug.
He pulled out an envelope and he was like, yeah, you have a store in there. Do you have issues with comics falling over when your boxes start to get short? I'm like, I hate it. I don't know what to do. Usually I cut up make a small cardboard box to go in the box.
Yeah, so
because when comics fall over,
they just flop.
Yeah,
for anybody that doesn't collect comics, show them what you mean.
This is a short box of comics. Now,
they just flop.
If the box isn't full enough,
yes,
the comics start to either flop and fall over completely, or they lean backwards and start to get a bow to them.
Or they'll like fall over and then more will fall on top. And
in the 50, 60 years of people doing comics and putting them in these boxes, nobody has ever invented anything that works right. It's always been like like I said, putting a cardboard box in there or just filling it up with whatever.
Trade paperbacks, just stacks of whatever. Silly.
So he was like, I got this thing. What? He doesn't talk like
I
that.
love the voice you're doing. I love it, though.
So he showed me this thing he made. We're out in the parking lot.
Listen.
And first of all, he started talking about it, and I'm like, yeah, right, you invented a thing that's good for comic boxes. Well, how come nobody else invented it? I was like, there's no way. Yeah. In my head, I'm like, whatever, dude. Okay, Mr. Inventor. So he shows to me, and immediately when I pick it up, I'm like, wow, it feels like it would work. Because comics get heavy over time. And I'm like, this is really nice. And it was the what's it called? The pre-production one he had.
Like a prototype.
A prototype. So we came in and he showed me how it worked in the box. And I was like, that is awesome. I want 50 of them for all of our comic boxes. So that's the only time I ever used it. Like, we got this in the mail from him and we talked. I said, I want to talk about your stuff. I love what you're doing. He's out there hustling. He's at
a convention this weekend. Yeah.
So
he was at Wildwood last week. Lenny met him. Yep, the sidekick.
This is great if you're a comic collector. This is great if you're a comic store, any which way. But as you can see, you have a comic box like this. Now your 17 other boxes are full, but you have this box and don't know what to do with because you don't need any more Spider-Man books, right? You don't need any more beautiful Bronze Age Spider-Man books.
So how does this show the folks at home how this thing works?
It's my first time doing it. So it's got really good grip here, and this slides onto the side.
It's a nice thick clip, yeah.
You can hear how.
Don't break it.
It's hard plastic. Dude, it's tough, man. It's a nice hard piece of like ABS.
Yeah.
They're flopping over just like they're supposed to. So this just slides in and clips to the side, and dude. They're not flopping. No, nothing flops. It's
And the
insane.
cool-
It's insane to me how simple.
Yeah, how simple it is, and yet it works.
And it's got the divider tab. At the top.
It does have a divider
Yes.
tab. I think my favorite thing about it is that the comic, your lid will still fit on there with that in place.
Yeah, that's important.
That's important.
That is important.
Yeah, it's not. It's not just gonna work on a cardboard one. It'll fit on those ones that are like totes.
And look,
too.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, it's not leaving. It's not going anywhere.
That is tight as hell. So if you really want, so it does. It moves a little bit when you do that, but that's it. It ain't gonna slide. It just has a little bit of give. But
And that's so it doesn't break.
yeah, totally.
Yeah.
It has to have give or
Yeah,
it goes.
it'll
But,
break,
but
yeah.
it does not move forward. Your comics stay where
Yeah.
they're supposed to stay.
Yeah.
Which, when you own a comic shop and people are browsing your comics,
And
so I would
flopping
have it
them.
here in the front.
Yeah.
Put this around here so they can't flop over, and boom, you can browse my comics now.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be like this, but you can
The-
browse my comics now.
It's got the tab so you can use a label thing. You can use it and still
Doug?
put a lid on the box.
Doug, I need 20. No, I need one for each box out there. So
Well,
that's a
we've
lot.
got 2 9s, so we need 18 of them.
So he did send us a bunch of these.
He did. He sent us a bunch, and we are doing a giveaway.
Yeah.
I guess we could do that at the end of the stream.
We're going to give away one of these so you guys can, hopefully you're a comic collector who shared this. Anybody who shared.
But we're also, thanks to Doug, if you're interested in buying, they're called sidekicks. If you're interested, you can see his link right at the top there. Slam, there's a little ad I made. You can stick up on the screen for a second if you like. Use code FARPOINT20 to save 20% on your sidekicks. They can't see through the ad.
That's all right, leave the ad there.
it's
You
good.
get the gist.
Yeah.
I'm going back, boom, 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 boom.
I love
Ain't
it.
nothing happening to the thing. It's
It's a
an
great
invention
thing.
that I can't believe just came around. That was.
You're good, Slam. You can drop it off.
It's unbelievable to me.
I
that-
can't believe that nobody thought of this before.
Yes.
I'm really excited that Doug is a native New Jersey native, so this is a New Jersey product. It is 100% made in the USA, which I also think is really cool.
Oh, is it really?
He works with another small manufacturing company somewhere out west. I'm afraid I don't have that information offhand, but it is an awesome thing. You can do multiples per box. You can do different brands.
Oh yeah,
and
you
labels.
can break it up multiples per box.
Yeah.
It keeps everything nice and tight, which is what you want.
Eric said he's used bubble wrap to hold comics up. This is much better. We love the Sidekick. It is a fantastic product.
Yep.
Doug has the brain of a genius.
At the very least, go over and like the Sidekick page for us.
He's
and
on
we appreciate.
Instagram. He's on Facebook.
Yep.
And sidekicksupplies.com is where you
And
can
he
use
didn't
your
pay
code.
us to do this.
No.
There's no money changing hands. Thank you, Doug. We love your product.
It's a great thing.
We think everybody who collects comics should use it for sure, and especially retail stores because we really need this. Because
Yes.
people don't want to buy your books once they're bowed.
Once it flops over 3 times and someone drops something on top of it, you're done.
Yep.
So it's awesome.
And we'll share that link again later on tonight.
Yeah.
Let's get to selling some more stuff. Nobody wanted the Detector Battle platform.
Nope.
125.
All right.
125.
Let me make a little note of
125.
that. Okay.
125.
Listen, Justin's trying to buy a car.
125. Trying to buy a car. Did I do the Cobra Condor
You
yet?
did not.
Oh my god. So our VIPs were like, oh, I want that.
Yeah.
This white, complete
It's really nice.
Cobra Condor.
Oh, you just took somebody out.
Yeah, I did. Such a weird jet.
It's a strange shape, and I'm not. What's happening at the back end? Is that like an airfoil thing? What is
Yeah,
that?
it's its own thing.
It's its own thing.
Oh, there's more wheels.
So it's like
It turns
it's a
into two
sci-fi
vehicles.
made-up thing. You mean?
Oh, totally. This is not based on anything out of reality. It's 2 vehicles. This is a front rocket. That's a back rocket. Has
wait,
all
what?
this comes. It splits apart here.
Yeah.
And then this is his own.
So it's like the saucer section of the Enterprise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, that's how I need to put it to myself.
So no. Listen. When I say a vehicle is complete, if you're new, that doesn't mean it comes with a figure. It means the vehicle is complete. If I say complete with figure, well, then it has the figure.
That's a very good distinction to make, and I'm glad that you brought that up.
This thing comes with so many freaking bombs. Both these trays are full of bombs. There's bombs inside. There's
Now that
missiles
you
all
put it
over.
down, I want to put it on camera too.
There's just bombs
It
everywhere.
is complete
The thing is huge.
and beautiful, much like my wife. Shipped to you. Check on eBay what you're gonna get with a beautiful stickers. Take all this into consideration. It's white. The stickers are beautiful, and it's 100% complete. I want $150 shipped.
100% complete, unlike Tucker.
Look at that. Look
Tucker's
at that.
missing a few key pieces. How is Tucker? Did he mess up camera 3? He was trying to
Thing is
eat dust, I think.
awesome.
You must have camera 3. Well, I was throwing dog treats to him down there, and I think one bounced over there.
This is a very interesting... the weird back... It looks like a Stargate.
It's Cobra had futuristic stuff because Destro was making it for them. So
Daniel is claiming the platform. Daniel,
Okay,
I'm not sure if you're lagging or if you just had to think about it a little bit. But make sure you refresh your feed there on YouTube just to make sure you're watching in real time.
Daniel, thank you.
Thank you so much for your claim.
So
that was for the platform, right?
Yep.
Where is that?
My beautiful battle platform
Your
with the
beautiful
I was hitting
battle
the bell
platform.
fast. I was hitting the bell fast, and it was kind of cockeyed on the mouse pad. And I don't feel like he got a satisfactory bell ring. So I'm gonna do it
You may
again.
give Daniel another bell ring.
'Cause that was pretty lame.
It's also his first claim ever, so he
Exactly.
deserves.
That was
Yeah.
a pretty lame bell ring.
Go ahead. Okay.
Damn.
You rang it like you meant it that time.
Damn.
That's the way we do it on Bartertown.
All right. Should I break this apart now or just wait?
I mean, if you have somewhere safe that we could just stash it,
Yeah, I'll just put
you
it
can help me break it down before we ship it. I'm guessing, Daniel, that you are not local, and I will be shipping
I'm
this,
gonna
which is no
disappear for a
problem.
second. You can go to camera 1.
He's going to disappear behind door number 2. I have no quips or anecdotes saved up for today. I don't have anything to talk about. I love it. Yeah, just stick it right in there. We're
The
revamping.
museum.
We are revamping the Farpoint Museum. We've decided to take the He-Man collection home, so that's going to be in the annex, the Farpoint Museum annex. So that gives us 2 more shelves, 2.5 more shelves. We're going to expand Transformer Museum exhibit, I think. What else are we planning on? We might be expanding Strawberry Shortcake a little bit because we got a new piece today. What else is going on?
Just working, man. Just hustling and working and all kinds of stuff going on.
All right, that's a great point. Remember me, Selena. Thank you for that. Daniel, please heed Selena's advice there to get into contact with us if you're not on Facebook. Remember me. He wants to know if Destro's face metal or something else. His eyelids open and closed. Cannot explain that with metal. It doesn't really make sense as far as the cartoon goes.
It always bothered me, actually. I love Destro, but...
Me too. He obviously has a mask on. Why is his mask talking?
I think we did a Peg Warmers episode.
We did, and we talked about it.
And
if you're not familiar with Peg Warmers, please check Kevin's awesome podcast out on YouTube. We've been a guest of his many times. It's a great show. Eric loves the fire bat you sent me. Thank you, Eric.
Well, I got another one.
There's another one.
Another beautiful fire bat, complete unbroken guns in the front, which is super important. These guns are not... Number 2.
Sorry, staring at the dog.
Yep.
Number 2.
It happens.
Those cannons in the front are typically broken off or glued on. Those guns are fine. It actually comes with an AVAC, a very nice AVAC. Only thing it's missing is his power chute. No
more
power chutes. But
I'm trying to get the condor away from the microphone
his
we're gonna have
Cobra
an issue.
symbol is very nice. He only has a... No, he's beautiful. That's a beautiful AVAC.
His silver is really...
Yeah. I want $100 for this complete fire bat with AVAC.
That's not bad. So apparently YouTube's having a little lag situation. On our end, it looks good. If you guys can, please feel free to go to Twitch or to our Facebook page and refresh the stream there. We do have lots of different ways to watch.
We have a claim on the fire bat, Rob Fain.
Thank you, Rob. Also, there's this cool Viper.
Yeah, what is his deal?
He's I forget. He's not 82 to 94. He's like maybe early 2000s, late 90s of like DTC. He's a green Viper. He's one of... You guys know better than I do.
The pilot does look like Ant-Man. That's a great point, Casper.
I think these are pretty sought after, these different color Vipers and stuff. How's $15 with his gun? Is
he on the list here?
No.
What is he called?
Green Viper.
I like it.
Simple, straightforward.
Somebody will tell me, though. I'm sure somebody will just...
Is the Viper here?
That is the 1998 Viper from the Toys R Us exclusives.
Hal said it came with several box sets.
I would like to claim it.
And Hal would also like to own it. Is he here to wash and wipe the windows?
He is the Viper.
Is he the Viper?
This is from Rob Fain.
He'd be
always
from
listen.
South
When
Park.
I'm doing stuff and we're not talking about stuff on the thing, always
Yeah.
do camera one.
Unless you want to go to camera 3, because you always have Tucker Cam.
I could nip over to camera 3 for a minute.
I'm just gonna put this in here. See.
Do it up. Let's see how Tucker Cam looks. No, Tucker Cam's fine.
Tucky's back in his dog bed now. A little while ago, he was literally trying to climb up my leg to get to the dog tree.
Yeah.
Claim the Viper, Hal?
Thanks.
Yes, Hal got that. The green Viper.
If anybody wants the Condor, I'll come down to 130. That's probably it, though.
Shit, 130 on the Condor. Alrighty. I got you.
Of course.
What else we got? Look at all this.
Hand me a couple of them demons. So for some reason, The Demons.
This thing.
Yep. For some reason.
Listen, I'm not normally a himbo when it comes to G.I. Joe, but I don't know what a
Viper.
demon is.
Thank you, James. For some reason, I love Iron Grenader's stuff. There's something about the coloring and the designs. I love the team. We have a castle, a Schleich castle, where I was going to do a huge Iron Grenader diorama.
I actually got 2 of them because it's really only like a corner. Like you get a front and a side, so I got 2, so it's fully enclosed.
So
it would just wouldn't fit inside the castle anyway.
Armies of Iron Grenader stuff for some time now, but if I do that diorama ever, I'll let it go. So
you want a car, is what you're trying to say.
I want a car, yeah.
That's what you're trying to say.
Hold on, I'm waiting for something to be done typing. There's a claim.
Where?
Nope. Go down a bit. It was Mal.
Ah,
Sold Condor for $130. We got
Thank you, Snickers, Miss Snickers.
Mrs. Snickers.
I know your man was excited by
Eyeballing
it.
it.
Is there a safe place to put it, or
Well, define safe. We have.
how about this?
That's less safe. It's in 2 pieces now. Unless it would fit in there in 2 pieces. Otherwise, I can just start piling it on like things on the floor here. I don't mind. Like Tucker's not going to do anything to
put
anything.
it on top of that box where the Baroness is.
That's not a bad idea. I could stack it on top of the Robo Force.
It's already put away.
All right,
works
fair.
too.
That also works.
So I have, I think, 2 complete demons. When I say complete, no driver.
Vehicle itself is complete.
Yes, but they do have their. This is
He's
usually
lucky.
missing. They do have the front lens or whatever this is here. All the missiles are there, and there's one incomplete that doesn't have its front window or lens. But I'm throwing in a complete Destro despoiler. So
Hold on. Are these on here?
it says Demon 50, but they're not. I already sold one,
Yes.
so we can do Demon 50, Demon with despoiler 50.
Okay. So this is not one of the ones we've already sold.
Nope.
You had 4.
I did.
Okay.
That's a
So
lot of
we have a
demons.
demon.
That's it. Yeah, I'm overwhelmed with demons.
And it has
So, like I
demons.
said, $50 for the one that comes with a complete despoiler, or $50 each shipped on the complete ones. Y'all let me know, dude. How cool are they?
Despoiler, right?
Yeah, look what they do.
Wicked looking.
They do this thing where they're low and wide, and then you can do this.
You can like snap it up.
and snap it up, and they're like a tall.
That's a very He-Man thing for them to move like that and do
Yeah,
that.
I don't know why I like it. It's so weirdly futuristic, but it's not my. I like the Destro stuff. I like the Destro stuff because
Destro stuff too.
because the Destro stuff has a medieval
It does. It
vibe
has like
to
an
it.
aesthetic. He has like heraldry and stuff.
heraldry and swords.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's why I dig it. I'm a
Sucker for swords
fan.
and sorcery.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Destro and the Baroness in general, of course. The added feature of the despoiler being able to attach to the demon was awesome.
It was
really
awesome.
Cool.
The spoiler's such a cool name too.
It is.
Hand me that one. Yep. This is a complete AGP, another Destro Iron Grenader thing. No figure, no driver, but the AGP, anti-gravity pod, I believe it's called, is
so
complete.
if it's an anti-gravity pod, does that mean it can like fly?
Yes,
Okay.
it flies.
All right. There's no price here. It just says AGP.
Yeah, $40 complete AGP.
I love if you just like make it up. You're just like, yeah, whatever, this much. Why does the vehicle do that? It makes no logic. Because it looks cool.
So it can go over rocks. I don't know.
Or small
You can put it back
houses,
on the thing.
small
I'm thinking
houses.
about it going over rocks. How does that? Would it?
There's a rock coming. Let's go over it.
There's a rock. Oh, wait.
Yeah, that
See
doesn't
the
make
rock
any
goes between
sense.
the middle-
No.
No.
That doesn't.
Why
make
does
any
it do
sense.
this?
Because it's freaking cool. That's why.
Maybe so, you know.
This is so it can go over
It
rocks.
does it for the only reason anyone does anything, because it can.
Yeah. I like the black, red, and gold aesthetic.
Me too.
I do like the whole heraldry thing with like his flags and all that.
Keith wants to know any worries with the gold plastic on this stuff.
No, it's not the typical, like, it's soft gold plastic, not hard gold plastic, if that
it's
makes
not that
sense.
chromy stuff.
The,
And it's
the
not.
stuff that Transformers used, like
Yeah.
for G2, Superion and stuff,
Yeah.
is a more of a brittle, dense gold plastic. G.I. Joe thankfully used a softer gold plastic that is nowhere near as brittle.
Why
as,
does the despoiler not match? Why do the golds not match?
some
That bothers me a little.
I think some despoilers did. I think that they
Oh.
they did different. You know,
Just like He-Man, they ran out of red that day, so
that's
they were
the typical
purple.
color. But I think there were ones that had a more golder tinge.
I like the more coppery kind of color personally.
A couple of theories.
No vac metal, absolutely, Jack. None of that.
These can go onto the back onto the thing.
No worries, I got
Because
it.
the 50 is it. That's
A couple of theories are coming in on why it does that to launch the missiles, or like so it can go down behind hills. It can shoot and then lower itself.
perfect.
Oh yeah,
Perfect. It could be behind a castle wall.
just like
And
we're
then-
doing in The Last of Us right
and
now.
then
We're
up.
shooting and then hiding.
Launch missiles and shoot, and then back down. I like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
And it's easier for storage in the garage that Destro built.
The Destro Garage.
The Destro garage.
The Destro Garage. All right, I'm running out of. Hold on. All right. This is a fleet of his tanks. I love it.
Actually, we could talk about that.
Yeah, you want to talk about some his tanks?
Yeah,
Are they all the? No, they're not all the same.
They got some attention.
5
early
are the
on.
same,
That's a lot of his tanks.
and they are my favorite his tanks by far.
You're making people feel bad and not want to buy your
Nobody,
stuff.
no, buy my stuff. If I want them again, I'll rebuy them. Nothing is irreplaceable. I'm not selling pieces of art here.
That's
These
true.
are
Because I wouldn't let you.
Yeah, they're not in childhood
DTC,
Direct to consumer.
direct to consumer.
Oh, remember me, no worries. We love talking and chatting and just having conversations about stuff. No worries.
Direct to Chihuahua.
Toys R Us exclusive his tanks. Yeah, I'm not sure if they came with 5. Well, I'm gonna say, oh, they came with more. I love these things. Love them.
Now, what's the time period on this? This is still vintage?
Early 2000s.
Oh, so no, okay.
Direct to Chihuahua.
They are the best for, especially if you want to do customization. But for me, they're most practical his tanks. Finally, it's not just a glass visor. They did like an armored canopy. You know, the regular his tank is just one piece of glass.
Rob is tagging his wife in, apparently.
They have
she needs
troop.
to know what's happening.
Look, they have troop. Places for troops. I love these his tanks. These DTC his tanks.
Think of how much money you can make in pink slips. Is that a racing joke? Because your car is going to be fast.
That's a total
James said that.
ratio for pinks.
Hal is
I'm
wondering.
gonna take every Mustang in the area.
Hal is wondering if you have any other Arctic
Good,
Hiss.
No, the only Arctic Hiss went Hal.
There's a lot of. That's a lot of missiles.
Yeah, I'm not
did
sure how many
Hiss-
missiles.
Okay, what did Hiss stand for?
High speed sentry.
I was actually going to say it because I knew that one.
Oh.
Rob is sitting in a parking lot,
As one does.
as one does.
Well, that's what I'm going to be doing when I get kicked out with my Challenger.
You can sleep in the car. That's a great idea.
Can I?
The next time we have trouble with the stream and you get mad about it, you can you can sleep in the car in the parking lot. High speed sentry system. Just make sure it's only in a straight line. I love it. So these are the color scheme. So I have to say I like the all black or I like the all red. Although all red is not very. There's no camo there. There's no absolutely no camo.
Well, it's just you know what? They don't need camera. That's how badass they are.
Money got his first his tank in the trash compactor on the side of a Bradley's.
Nice.
That brings me back.
So guys, what I'm doing is just making sure how complete these are before I put prices on them. Because I don't want to say the price on a complete one, sell a bunch of them, and then be like, oh, this one's not complete.
I can
Sorry.
see why you dig these. I like the it has a frame around the front. It has a little bit of like detail painting on it, so it looks kind of neat. The stickers are really nice. It's got some like, that's not a sticker. It's actually like screen printed on
I
there.
have had these for years.
You love this stuff. Listen, the garage is full
These
of this
came
stuff.
from the basement in
Is Maple Grove still open? Is that a
It's
Bradley's?
a Speedway.
Oh. I thought we were still talking about Bradley's. Once Justin gets his Challenger, he's going to become a local chef. He's going to be serving donuts to everyone.
Not at the price.
I like that.
Not at the cost of tires.
I like that. I like that one. I like that one. Casper was good.
So they might have some dust from our
I
old
was going to say,
place.
this one definitely has dust on it. That's complimentary. We don't charge for the dust. That's yours.
This dust has moved with us for
That
the last
is-
10 years.
That is authentic Farpoint dust. That is yours for free. No charge. No upcharge on that. Oh, it shoots
It'll help in
them.
the carbon dating. for
Yeah, I didn't
them.
plug them on. If anybody wants to do a little research while we're doing this, how many missiles is each one supposed to come with? I'm thinking
Does it shoot
8.
both? Does it shoot both if I put both in?
probably.
Can I shoot you with missiles? Is that okay or no?
Yeah.
No, because they'll bounce off him and we'll have to find him over the floor, and Tucker will eat one.
Okay. Well, oh, of course.
Sorry.
On the floor.
It only does one at a time, which is neat.
Where did I just say they were going to end up?
You said they were going to end up on Tucker somehow? I don't know. I wasn't
On the
actually,
floor.
I wasn't actually listening. I'm not sure. There you go. The dust, again, the dust is complimentary. That's our gift to you.
Oh, Tucker, let them see his t-shirt. He's wearing khaki in honor of, or olive drab in honor of G.I. Joe today.
All right, let me look these up. I know I got a bunch complete now. There you go. 2 for
He's
that
going to
one.
be mad if I don't give him a treat when he comes over.
Because you shoot the dust.
Pal, thank you again for we're putting
Is
all of
anybody
his treats in one canister.
Interested in the DTC
so there's
hisses?
not multiple bags. I'm gonna give him a piece of bacon strips because I think of all dog food I've ever encountered in my life, the bacon strip is the piece that I would want to eat
It
myself
smells
the
the
most.
most like actual food, yeah.
This smells like actual
Tucker.
bacon.
Go.
Tucky, look.
Go.
Tucky. Hey, look. What's this? Tucky, what's that? What's this?
Help, take his harness off so they can see his t-shirt.
He's doing such a good sit. He's such a good boy. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come on. You did the sit already, but do another one. Sit. Oh, you're too cute. He's trying to spin. He only does 2 tricks. He sits and he spins.
Pick him up. Show him. You didn't show
He
him
ran
the
away!
t-shirt. Tucky, go. We have the treat container. Tucky.
Tucky, come back.
The whole point was to show off his t-shirt.
He got his snack and he's back in his bed. He's wearing a cute little camo
That's your
shirt.
failure, not his. You didn't
It's
pick him
not my
up.
fault.
It is. You didn't pick him up. He's a 7-pound chihuahua.
Tucker, come back.
All right.
Tucky.
Hurry up, Tuck.
He's
Tucky,
in his
go.
own world with bacon.
Ooh,
Tucky,
man.
go.
I don't blame him. I had a piece of bacon earlier
Shake the
today and I
jar.
felt the same. He's living his life.
You're
So
not cooperative.
I know as of right now. Grab me the last one. I want to see how many I have complete because if the claims come in, I want Celine to be able to all right, that's all of them.
Danny, thank you. You do want to message Farpoint, not Justin personally. So if you could do us a favor and just go to facebook.com/FarpointToys and shoot us a message. That way we can keep track of all the businessy stuff in the business
Tucker, go.
thing.
So
If that makes sense.
Complete
Thank you.
shipped each.
All right, am I writing this down?
Yeah, 55. And I'll tell you how many I have complete. I have at least 4.
Is this 2005?
5.
2 guns, 8 missiles, and the box launchers.
2005. Yes.
There's 4 complete.
2, 3. Okay, that's number 4.
Here comes Tucker.
Come here, buddy. You look like a little sausage in your little cute
God, I
shirt.
love these things.
You got, what does this say?
You got a
Oh,
touch.
he's wearing a shirt that says "You got this." That is so cute. He got that from class, right?
He got it from pet store after class. So
Tucker is this his 3rd dog class?
it's his 3rd dog course, yeah.
Okay, we've got 1 claimed by
Tara's
the
claiming 1.
Kimsies. Thank you guys for that.
And this is
2 guns, 8 missiles, and the box launchers.
Yeah, that's so 4 of them are complete. 1 of them is missing 3 missiles. It looks like,
Why are
but
you
they might pop up.
Why are you so cute? It's got like camo on the arms or something. I can't tell what's going on there. Yeah, it's got like cute little like camo things on the arms. It shows the love Justin has for 8 of them. Danny, thank you so much.
And I'm keeping this one because I broke it.
Does that mean there's only 3 complete ones?
There's no 4 complete ones,
Okay, 4 complete ones and 1 that he just broke.
and 1 for 1, 2, 3, 4.
Everybody okay?
1 for customization purposes.
Yeah, love it. All right, 55 you said on those, right?
Yeah.
All right, our Kimsy's got 1. I know, I'm sure Rob was very happy about that. All right.
Is that it? Just 1 claim
I mean,
on these bad boys?
as of right now, yeah. Let me
As
scroll
of this
back and show
moment.
you
Wow.
this one while I was
make
messing
sure
with
there's
Tucker.
no lag going on. You got this. You got this.
50 each, and you can give the Kimsies theirs for
Of
50.
course, yeah, of course.
But that's it. That's as far as I'm going on them.
All right.
They're no less than
Fix the neck of his
over
shirt,
60
Florida.
shipped.
What's that?
Fix his shirt neck. There you go.
All right. Speaking of
Dog hair, human hair, Transformers.
Iron Grenaders.
You got the touch.
I forget which one this is. Whether it's I think this is Darklon's
Darkon's
Evader
Evader. I knew it had something. I knew it was an aider of some sort.
complete.
Oh, that's neat looking.
Darklon's Evader complete. $15.
Is that on this list or not?
I think it is. Yeah.
Evader.
Towards the bottom.
The sport Invader.
Yeah, it should be Evader.
Evader. And it's 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then,
And then...
who's the other guy? Darklon and the guy with the claws.
Clawful?
No.
Terraclaw Skeletor.
Overlord's Dictator. And that's a complete Overlord's Dictator. Again, $15.
$15 on him. Ultra Liger is going to go watch some football. So are the Eagles going to the Super Bowl again?
No.
No,
They got one more game.
Decide.
And it's against the Cowboys.
Andrew CZ claiming the Evader. If the Cowboys win the game
Andrew,
they're playing
thank
today,
you.
the Eagles and the Cowboys would play today.
That's right, or it's the
Super Bowl.
49ers, right? All right, so Andrew CZ. I'm hoping it's the Cowboys because that would make the Eagles fans insanely happy to watch.
It's a big rivalry.
Yeah, I mean, they just crushed the Giants, which is another big rivalry.
I'm
Let's
trying
go
to
with-
decide where to put it.
I actually watched the rest of that game when I got home, which is unusual for me.
Yeah,
It gets exciting when they get close. Like, I don't really follow it during the
Me
year, but
either,
the fact that it's local.
What's
Yeah.
more hiss?
Yeah, these are new
It was entertaining.
25th anniversary hisses.
This is
Yeah, it's just modern hiss tanks.
I love it. It's just clean.
Beautiful.
It's just plain and clean. There's no fancy
simple, yeah.
colors, no crazy stripes. 001 ready to go. Just a nice looking hiss
Just
tank.
plain, beautiful, gorgeous 25th anniversary hiss tanks.
Is that a general behind you?
$20 shipped.
Yes,
I
gaming.
got 3 of them.
What is this thing?
Just put black 25th hiss. Then there's a blue 25th hiss up there.
How much were those? I'm sorry.
$20
All
shipped.
right. 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
Get out of there, Tucker. What are you doing?
You know what? I'll do the same thing on the blue one.
Hal claimed 25 hiss.
Just one, Hal?
25
That's
or
fine.
20?
20. Oh, just 20. I said 20, I thought.
Okay.
I just read the screen verbatim.
No worries, Hal. $20 for you. No
I'm always
worries.
afraid I.
Well, I think I said 20, Hal, I think.
Well, you just said it 3 times, so it's 20.
Yep.
It's fine now. Yeah. Yeah, Hal said 1.
All right. There we go.
Yes, this is a G.I. Joe General. I think it's 100% complete. Who asked about that?
Danny.
Here we already did the prices for these. I can go back up.
Okay.
Actually, let me put these up too. Man, these are bad agents.
I think the plain black is probably my favorite. I really like these.
The classic.
Yeah, because you could customize this and kind of do whatever you want with it. It's cute. I think Destro should have his own hiss tank.
And honestly, if you look at the colors of these look more Iron Grenader.
That's true. You know, that green could easily be gold. You're not wrong. There's a little gold in the front there, too.
We sold one of these. We sold one of these, right?
Yeah. One.
Did we pull it?
I didn't, did you?
No, here.
Hand it over. It's going in the Kimsey's tub under the table here.
A couple people have their own tub. We'll wipe it down for him.
Eric's gonna have his own tub for this one.
Eric has his own box already, and he's going to need a big one for sure.
You have to bear with me as I see how complete. I believe this is 100% complete, but I want to check for anything broken. Oh. The blue hiss tank's got to go.
All right, give me a second. I only have 2 hands.
It's big. It's big, and I don't want to ship it.
Yeah, I don't want to ship it.
You didn't want to ship the Defiant either, and yet, here we are.
Does the Defiant sell?
The Defiant did sell.
Where's it going?
Massachusetts.
That sounds bad. The West Coast. Not
Yes,
far away. I don't wanna say
yes.
bad, I mean not as far away.
It's not that far.
Oh, Lord.
Do you remember me? Has little space to collect and store it. How much was the blue hiss? Yeah, did you say
I think the same price as the black hisses.
20?
Yeah.
$20 on the blue hiss, Mal.
All right. Has those 2 guns.
It
Anybody
comes
want to
with
do some research? I love putting everybody to work.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, it
okay
comes with the
them.
little Locust helicopter.
It comes with this little helicopter.
Yeah.
I can't do any research because then I look away from the screen and miss a claim.
It's true. And then we yell at you for not doing it.
Or stare at me judgily like Tucky.
Yes, I do. I do like to stare at you judgingly.
It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
All right.
7,
Claim on the blue hiss. No.
Thank you, Mal. That is all
9,
yours.
10,
$8.27. It's a good
see.
solid hiss.
First of all, this opens up, doesn't it?
What is happening with this? It's a landing
It's very
thing.
busy.
It's a giant rolling base.
So it's sort of like a mini flag, but it's a vehicle.
Yeah.
Is the general
I like that.
missing yellow antennas that go on top of radars?
No. Hold on a second. I'm just making sure it's all here. This comes down somehow and does a thing, and I don't know.
Smaller is better, easier to store. That's a great point.
All right. So somebody asked about antennas. Here is
Rob did, yes.
2 antennas.
You've got 2 antennas, Rob.
It has 1, 2, 3,
Unbroken, there they are.
4, 5, 6, 7. Now this is mine, so I typically don't keep things that are broken. 8, 9,
Unless you break it yourself, and then you want to customize it.
10 of these missiles. 10 of them. All the fins are good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like 8 of these smaller
Like little round guys.
guys. 4 of these giant fuel tank looking things.
Dude, this actually like rotates in here. Like, how cool is that?
Yeah, it's super cool.
That is really cool.
That vehicle's so cool they redid it in a different color and sold it by itself.
What's it called?
The Locust helicopter.
That's awesome.
It's very trouble bubbly, and I love trouble bubbles. Are my favorite Joe vehicle of all time.
This opens up, and then there's like oh, there might be there's more than these. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't want to break it. There's a little panel on the bottom I want to mess with.
There's actually 11 of these. I know that's an odd number.
It is an odd number.
Literally and figuratively.
Would it be on Yojo? Should I look it up?
Nah, don't worry about it. This opens up. I think this is a cannon back here that comes out somehow. I don't freaking know. I'm not gonna mess with
Locust
it.
is also a tan dragonfly.
It is a tan dragonfly as well.
That's
Yes.
interesting.
Yep. This opens up. Another thing. Let's see.
Hello.
2. All the seats are there.
Access ramp. Oh, hello.
It comes with a ton of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot happening here.
That was my impression that it's very
None of the
busy.
wheels are broken. Sometimes the wheels break off these things.
Well, I imagine the axles are pretty fragile if you're ramming it in the dirt or whatever. It's whatever kids
Is
do
that
with their
cannon
toys.
what shoots those large bombs?
Yeah, I believe so. The cannon that opens up in the middle.
It's down
I'll
here.
see.
This
Yes.
is also battery. If you take this out, there's like a battery pack in there that's
Oh, it
supposed to
does
do
stuff?
sound or something. Yeah.
All right. Wow. So this is very. There's a lot happening here.
Very, very busy.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on.
What is the? How do I look this up? I think it's 1990.
Hal said that is the 11-inch howitzer, but sometimes it's called an 11-inch mortar. DYR thinks Trouble Bubble is a death trap vehicle. Never catch them flying.
I mean, totally. Like, it is, but I still love it because it's just small. Like, if I were in the Joe universe, that would be my personal vehicle. I would want a black one, though. It would have to have, like, a tinted dome and everything.
Wow. Large G.I. Joe stuff has gone.
12 missiles
Cuckoo
with
bird.
fins, 8 missiles that fit in missile box, 4 large bombs.
12 missiles. You have 11. Are you kidding me? It's got to be
That
somewhere.
can't be okay.
It's got to be laying around somewhere.
You are not an 11 missiles out of 12 kind of guy.
I'm not. I'm sure I have one laying around somewhere.
It's probably on the floor under the table.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe it's inside of it somewhere. Did it fall in?
Locust
not a big
says
deal.
4 bombs.
If you want this from me,
Is that it under the wheel?
good eye. So it's 100% complete. It's 100% complete, no driver. It looks to be unbroken. I can't imagine where it would be broken if it was broken. All the hinges work. If I don't have to ship it and you're going to come get it, $260. Go frickin' find one for that price. You're not going to. You're paying $400 on eBay for a complete one and having it riskily shipped to you.
Riskily.
If I got to ship it, $350.
Shipping is...
That's the price you pay for shipping.
It's going to be that intense.
Dude, look
yeah.
at this thing.
Between the time we got to spend packing it up.
You know how fun this is to
It's
set
entire
figures up across it and like put has like
I
landing
imagine,
pads for
like I
things?
said, I imagine it a lot like a mini flag. Like you can put vehicles on it and they can do
The
things.
biggest thing I feel about G.I. Joe vehicles is jealousy because the Star Wars vehicles weren't as good.
It's true.
You know,
Well, listen, you have the there are some good Star Wars vehicles.
I like,
Some good, but every one of these Joe vehicles, I'm like, hey, that's cool.
and you could easily turn almost any of them into a Star Wars vehicle with a few decals.
True, and like,
Yeah.
but like the playability of it, you know.
There's a lot happening.
Like the TIE Fighter, you put a guy in and hold it and he's zooming around. That's it.
I mean, you're not wrong.
The wings pop off. Okay.
This is really cool. This is a Hiss Scout.
That looks good.
I like that.
I think
I love those wheels.
I think it's on the list. Hiss Scout.
It literally just looks like the treads are on upside
His
down.
Scout, does it sell cookies?
Yeah.
Hiss Scout. Brown Hiss, Crimson Hiss, Retaliation Hiss, Hiss Scout, $25.
$25. It's a Pursuit of Cobra era, a little more modern. It's just a really cool design. It's like a cage with the Hiss treads. It's just awesome.
We have a claim from Jack Vanderbeck. Turn back the clock. He's claiming the demon with the despoiler.
Jack, we got you. Thank you for your claim. Which reminds me, Selena, I just want to say this out loud so I don't forget. The giveaway we're doing, we have to add Jack's name to the giveaway that we're doing.
This is a Retaliation Ripper tank, not a Scout.
Hal has made a. Hal has made an
I
adjustment.
love
to
it
the
when
narrative.
VIPs correct Justin.
I think the Scout
He didn't
was...
correct him. He just adjusted the narrative.
Alright, whatever it is. Tread Ripper, same price.
Whatever the heck it is, that's what you're paying for it. Hold on, I lost it on
it's
the
a
list
what
now.
Hal said.
Hold on, what was it? What did we think it was? A Hiss Scout? What is it actually?
What pop was
It's
that?
it's a Tread Ripper or something.
It's a tread ripper or something. All right, I like that.
Yeah, who said that? We're missing what pop was it? Tara, it's a bat. Do you need the bat? If you do, I'll put a price on it. Somebody gave me this and I feel bad selling it, but I don't. If I'm getting out of collecting certain things, I'm getting out of collecting them. And the only thing I'm collecting G.I. Joe wise right now are the vintage figures. I'm not getting off of those.
So, does that mean in the future we might see your classified collection up for sale?
The classified collection is probably next week.
Okay.
You heard it here.
You know what else is next week?
No, the car show.
Well, that's on Saturday. I think that we should push Thunderdome back a week. I was gonna say that Motley Q is gonna be sponsoring Bartertown next week.
Oh, and speaking of which, there's a pile of food, number one, that Motley Q just brought to us.
Because we messed up our sponsorship weeks, I think, a little bit there.
Well, we talked about it live on stream
we
with
didn't
Chris
get
last
anything
week.
confirmed.
But I didn't message him behind the scenes, and he didn't message me.
Yeah.
And 10 minutes after a stream is over, my ass is on the couch, wiped out. Because this takes... To be upset and angry and mad...
Yeah, to be mad at your wife on stream, it's so hard.
It takes a lot out of me.
It does. Being fabulous with my lipstick, it
takes
takes
a lot
so
out of
much
you.
out of me.
Constantly
So,
hitting your leg.
I totally forgot about Motley Q this week. But we had Doug on deck anyway with the
We have like 5 weeks in a row on deck for sponsoring.
we do have a lot of sponsors.
I love it.
But Motley Q has been a long overarching sponsor. Probably the OG sponsor.
Chris has watched every single Bartertown, 148 Bartertowns in a row, consecutive Bartertowns. He has been feeding us since before Motley Q was Motley Q. Chris has been feeding us.
I found a picture of my living room, how destroyed it would be when we were doing Bartertown in it.
If the Kimsies need this pop,
I'm pretty sure the
They
Kimsies
do
passed.
not, but DL's asking a price on
Selena,
it.
go back to camera 2 so DL can get a good look at this Cobra Bat pop.
the box isn't perfect. You know, some pop collectors are insane.
The
I was
tops
gonna
are
do
all-
I was gonna do a thing where I wanted every version of every bat, everything, because I love bats. But I'm not doing it now. I don't have the space. I can't afford to do it. So DL, if you want the bat, $10 for this pop.
Yeah, his box is not. If you're a discerning collector, his box has some issues. But if you just want a bat pop, there you go, $10. What else is going on? What else? There's so many things here.
Complete Slaughters Marauders Armadillo.
Is that on the list?
Armadillo, I
No.
love that name.
Okay.
Wow.
DL claiming the pop.
Thank you, DL.
All
So
yours,
what this is
my friend.
this is a 100% complete Slaughters Marauders Armadillo. All the bomb, all the missiles,
I love
all the
that.
wheels, and then this is a extra Slaughters Marauders Armadillo with the body and 3 missiles and the launcher. I don't think it has wheels, so it's missing 3 missiles and the wheels. But I want to get rid of them both. I don't want to just end up with an incomplete one. So you know what? 45 for both. And this one display's fine. I mean, that's a pair of armadillos, honestly.
One to
And Slaughter
display,
other
one
stuff
to
is very
play.
expensive. So 45 for the pair of armadillos.
One to display and one to play.
DL,
I like
did
that.
DL claim that
Yes.
or no? All right.
Question on the Treadripper.
Yeah.
Does it have the spring-launched missile?
I don't know what it looks like.
Is there a button? I'm gonna guess no because it looks like it would come out of there.
Yeah. I'm going to guess no. I do have... there's a couple hisses over here I'm going to do next. And I got to make sure that the stuff that is with them is there. There might be extra in those.
All right, so we'll just for the moment we're gonna say no, but we're gonna set
Yeah.
it aside.
$40 for these two.
For the armadillos?
For both armadillos, $40. And that's last
The
call.
armadillot. $40 on the armadillot.
Come on, Daddy. You need a charger. Challenger.
Now it says it's red and comes out of the missile tube.
Red. Oh.
The blood of angry
Did
Did
men.
it possibly come with two of them? Because this is just laying here.
Well, let's see if it fits. If it fits, it ships. Let's see. Oh my god. What? Hold on. Wait a minute. Are you kidding me? Remember me? I gotta read this out loud. Last week we were talking about Philly golf clubs, and we found out that Do You Remember Me was going to the same club as me at the same period. He is having his friends send him pictures of early 2000s Philly club nights. We have met in person. When I get the pictures, I will send you. There are pictures of you and I. I would love to see those. I can't wait to figure out who you are.
You remember me?
It's
Well,
funny, his
about
name
the
is
fun-
Do You Remember Me,
I'm
too.
I'm a little worried. let's just like, I don't know how close we were.
I
Let's
just
leave
shot a
it at
missile
that.
over there.
Say,
It hit the yellow
in
lid.
my limited involvement in your
So
life,
how I
don't
think these are the
need to worry.
missiles, it shoots
Is
them
my
like...
butt on camera?
No.
No,
Okay.
it shoots them like it's meant to, boy. You can knock an eye out with these things.
Is it in this tub?
It may have fallen in that tub, I don't know. We'll find it later.
No, because we'll forget.
There are... Yes, the Treadripper has 2 missiles. Yeah, it comes with 1 missile. Nice
Got
catch, man.
one.
Launcher totally works. Speaking of
Tucker Ken.
hisses and launchers in this era, Crimson Hiss from I think it's either 30th or Pursuit of Cobra, and Chocolate Hiss.
Did you just say chocolate hiss?
I
Yeah.
thought that's what you said.
Justin? Oh, wait,
Hey,
wait.
John Rubart's here.
Hold on.
Oh, we just saw John
John,
earlier.
you saw John and the girls earlier. Was this claimed?
No, Hal just wanted to know if the stuff was there. He didn't actually claim it.
It's there and it works, and I struggled to find the extra, the extra missile.
Waiting on your claim.
Chocolate hiss.
Chocolate Hiss.
How is this a hiss?
Is there a chocolate peanut butter?
I
hiss?
love this design. They redid the design for Rise of Cobra or yeah, right.
I really have almost no pictures, old pictures from the club. There's one from a concert we went to that was in the newspaper, so I got those. And then I have a few of me and my best friend at the time. He described himself as a tall guy with black long hair. That sounds like a lot of guys I knew back then.
If I recall correctly from him mentioning his height last week, he'd be exceptionally tall.
Yeah,
All right.
that you could be a lot of people I knew
These
back then.
all have these basically have the same accessories. One has dark gray and one has black. I don't know which goes with which.
How is this a hiss tank?
What do you mean?
This looks nothing like a hiss
It's
tank.
redesigned.
It looks
Doesn't
like
look terribly hissy.
it
I'll
looks
agree
like a
with that.
space machine.
I love these things, man.
I mean,
They
I'm
got
not saying they're
awesome
not
rubber
lovable.
treads.
It
They do this thing where they lock down.
looks like the robot from Wall-E.
It does this thing where they lock down.
And he tries 3 times to get to lock
Troop
down.
can go in here. I just think it's a very cool design. I love them. I love them.
I don't dislike it. It's just a
I'm not sure
lot.
which one the black and which one the gray goes to, though. That's the only thing.
I don't want to break it. I'm gonna leave it alone.
I'm going to assume the one with the red button goes to the Crimson Hiss.
I have crimson and
makes sense.
brown. Is that them here? Crimson
Yeah.
and brown.
Seems like it.
You know what, though? If they came with launchable missiles, I don't have any missiles that... Oh, maybe
I
that...
like that we're doing it live. I like that.
Oh, this is a gun that spins. Oh, it plugs in the gun spins.
Yeah, it's like a.
Alright, so anyway, what do I have on the Crimson Hiss?
You have blank and blank.
Oh, you mother.
Yeah. Does the tank top turn when it's up?
No. Oh, yes. 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 What a cool design. How awesome is that?
Oh, wow.
I love these things.
Penelope, DYR is 7 feet tall and was wearing cyber platform boots.
Listen, that
You
still
don't-
that
you
still
don't remember that.
sounds like a lot of gas I knew back then. Past Justin did present Justin dirty on the pricing. It's funny we're talking about goth stuff again because I've been thinking about that, and I actually just dug out my old favorite boots, my Demonia boots, and they are no longer wearable. So, and I can't get new ones because they don't make them anymore.
Why are they not wearable?
They were made out of pleather, and
Oh, and they
early
disintegrated?
early 2000s pleather
Yeah,
was not.
yeah,
it wasn't
no.
like toy plastic. It wasn't meant to
no,
be.
it definitely disintegrated.
No, so they totally disintegrated, and they no longer make them. So I ended up having to compromise, and I did buy myself a new pair of platform boots. They're only about mid shin as opposed to knee high. But yeah, I'm
All right, it looks like the 30th
back on
Crimson
my
Hiss
goth crap,
comes
I guess.
with the black stuff.
all right.
I want 40 each on these.
All right, $40, and they're
I
complete.
still want to know if the chocolate hiss
They are
comes with peanut
complete.
butter.
Okay. Oh, that's so neat. Did that just swivel?
Yeah,
Okay. All right, you sold me.
they do all kinds of
It's not
fun
you
stuff.
you have to sell, it's these guys.
40 each shipped.
All right, I'm in. I love it.
Come on, guys, buy this stuff because it's gonna be a lot of listing on eBay for me.
What do you mean, the chocolate hiss?
Chocolate
Stop it.
hiss.
The chocolate hiss.
There's been a reference made to a black lunchbox.
So I do collect lunchboxes, so it's funny, but I never carried one to the club. Sharon might have, my friend Sharon, but I'm not gonna say she wasn't goth. She was more of like a candy kid who had like goth tendencies. So
Kimsies?
she tended to wear like more brightly colored stuff than me.
Uh,
I never brought accessories with me into the club because I always
your
would-
breasts for the accessories.
stop.
Is it
I
a
would
kiss
put them.
hiss?
I would put them down, and I lose things. So a kiss hiss. All right, I am going
chocolate
to.
hiss?
Oh, I get it. Oh, that was funny. That was funny, Jack. Sorry, it took me a
Speaking
minute.
of Slaughter's Marauders,
If I just put this in the tub, are we gonna remember what goes what?
yeah, I'll
You
have to
say
look it up
we,
again.
like, you're not the one that has to ship it.
Well, he's the one who has to help me figure out what everything is because we're not gonna remember. That's not gonna fit in there. Can I just put it back? I can just put it
Write
right
the name
here.
of the claimer. Write chocolate hiss on the bag.
Chocolate hiss. That's a good idea. Chocolate hiss. All right, there we go.
This is a tough one right here, guys.
Perfect. Okay.
Slaughter's Marauders Equalizer.
Is that on? That's not on here, right? You're obviously looking it up. So it's
No,
not
I'm
on
looking it
here.
up. So look up Equalizer. Complete. Both antennas.
Not one.
Both of the grenade launcher things. Short antenna, long antenna. All the missiles. But most of all, no broken pegs. And an unbroken tow rope.
Oh, wow. Even
well,
I know
that's the big deal.
So this is a bad... She's a bad man,
Scarlet
Gemma.
hiss only had one missile.
Well, I got none. There's no missiles with the hiss, I don't think.
Scarlet.
Casper would like to know if this is modeled after a real anti-air tank.
I think so. I think there's a Russian tank that looks something like this with the twin guns in the front. I'll tell you who'll know. Hal will know.
Again, dust is complimentary.
Just one more service we offer at Farpoint.
Unbroken tow cable antennas. Look,
I'm just gonna keep spinning it like
100
this.
$125 for the complete equalizer. And guess what?
Do I find one?
Well, not just that.
Yes.
I have another equalizer. Again, no broken tabs. Unbroken
Tow rope?
tow rope. Both antennas.
Wait a minute, you have two of these?
Both grenade launchers.
What the heck is happening right now?
I believe the only thing it's missing...
So we have one
Is
complete
the-
one. That's 125.
Yes. It's missing the... It has the mount for it. Nothing's broken, but you see this radar spotlight looking thing right? I think it's a radar. Right here. Hold on, I'll show you right now. It's a
Please hold.
two-piece, like, radar thing. It's with this one. Unless I can find it. I don't typically keep things that aren't complete, but anyway. unless I can find it, it doesn't have that, which isn't that big a deal. It has everything else. The tow rope and the unbroken pegs is insane. I said 125 on that one. I'll do 100 on this one. You know what's cool? So this used to be battery operated when it was a mauler. It's the same mold.
So it has like a storage
So it has
unit.
What, for like sound or
Huh?
the batteries?
No, it was motorized. It used to
Oh.
drive.
Oh,
it was
okay.
brown. It was called a mauler.
Yeah, it was a
Oh.
different, just like Star Wars
So it's
did.
like the same mold.
The Star
Exactly.
Wars, yeah.
Same mold.
The Star Wars
basically.
did it with the
The
troop
battery
transport.
case isn't a battery case for this one. It's just a storage
Yep,
compartment.
they
Yeah.
did the same thing. Star Wars
Okay.
did the same thing with the troop transport. They did a Sears and a regular.
My mom had a tendency to not replace batteries in my toys when they ran out because the noise annoyed her. So I always used the battery cases as storage
They were always
compartments.
storage compartments. I like this little niblet thing. I love the
I've
Greebles and
found
Jewel
I've
stuff.
found stuff in battery cases and storage compartments.
Always.
I found my own stuff in like when I got my Star Wars stuff out of storage after like 10 years. I found like little guns, weapons.
So all
and-
the raw stuff, not popular with the Bartertown crowd.
Listen, it's big. You know, it's a chunk.
Yeah, it is a
It's
chunk.
you know, it's a
It's
chunk.
getting chunky.
It's chunked.
Don't talk about my chunky dog like that.
I
Don't
cannot
think that was
wait
winter
to
chunk.
eat whatever Chris brought. I'm so excited.
Me
He
too.
said something about tacos, I think.
I gotta
There's
go pick
always
up
some
my
sort of
Walmart
taco
groceries
and
after
some
this.
sort of. Let's go. We'll bring it. We'll put it on the table and talk about what we're getting from the old. This is a great way for us to get twice the food from.
That's messed up.
It was Chris's partner Frank that dropped the stuff off, and he was like
Aw.
standing at the door, was like, "Hey." I don't think Chris watches. I don't think Frank's ever watched.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Yeah, we're live," and he's like looking at me like, "Okay." Like, all right, thanks, dude.
I felt really bad.
Yeah, me too.
I never use battery cases in storage. Missed opportunity. Can you scroll up? I just there's another. I'm having a conversation with Remember Me, Raver Jim. I do not remember Raver Jim. I do remember Dr. Octopussy. I remember a DJ Knobhead who was like our favorite DJ. Mighty Mike Saga. I'm friends with on Facebook.
What about the guy who thought he was a vampire?
Which one?
With the fangs.
You mean the guy that ran the whole thing?
Yes.
That's better left unspoken about
Patrick.
as well. Yeah,
If that's who I'm thinking of, yeah,
can we just
let that one die.
I'm doing
How cool does this look
I'm
together?
doing the Jimmy Smits thing. Can we just stop it? right
How
now,
cool,
please?
dude!
Pun let
How
that vampire
cool!
die.
That's why this is hard for me. How cool? How cool?
Put a stake
How
through that
cool.
thing's heart.
How cool? How cool? How cool? What
Pretty
did I say?
cool.
125 and
You
100?
said 125 and 100.
115 and 95. That's it. Unbroken pegs. These pegs are always
Those
broken.
toe ropes, dude. The toe
I
ropes.
know.
Even she's in. She's
Even
toe
she
ropes.
knows.
Toe ropes.
Toe roping it.
Rob said, "I love the tanks, but we went hard this week."
Oh, listen. Nobody needs to feel bad.
Now those match. Is there a reason that they match?
Slaughter's Marauders.
Like I understand that a lot of camo is the same, but
All right, here's a Lynx. A Slaughter's Marauders Lynx. Doesn't have a good toe rope because I probably put it with the equalizer. So, other than that, it's nice. No broken pegs, no broken parts or pieces. It's just a cool Lynx. It's basically a Wolverine body. $30 for the complete, not complete, for the Lynx with no toe rope. Unbroken, no.
no toe.
No toe.
No toe on the links.
No toe.
$30. Hal has one almost complete. Just needs a radar unit.
Same with that one.
Doug already got one from last year from here.
Hal has Doug has
Fair
one that
enough.
he got from us already. I don't know Steve's sidewalk. That's not Carpet Boy, is it? They can't be the same guy unless he changed names.
There's a pile behind you. See that blue tub behind you?
Yes.
Guys, there's so much more. I don't know if you guys are getting tired.
We might have to do another week
Yeah.
of G.I. Justin here.
I mean, it's only been an hour and a half.
Your hovercraft is full of
We've been known
eels.
to go 2 hours without killing the audience.
Am I just pulling stuff out of that tub?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think Justin's running out of steam. It was a lot of energy for him to be mad earlier. Oh my gosh.
It's only 6:30 though.
This is a Mobat? Listen, I could eat. I'm just going to start pulling stuff up. I don't even know what we got here. I started putting together a playlist of
Camera.
early 2000s goth music so I could remember my glory days.
Justin's Mobat.
Chucky.
Am I still pulling
Copy.
stuff out of here?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, this is all 82.
Do we have any blue snake armors?
Justin does no blue snake armor, nothing that rare right now. Justin does need food, but I would love to go eat some of the beautiful stuff you brought, but I don't want to leave and go and start heating stuff up while I'm sitting here.
That would be inappropriate.
Yes. I would feel really rude.
We could do like a be right back. Do 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 do.
We can have a intermission.
We can do a commercial for our sponsor.
I didn't. So he has videos on his website, but I couldn't get any of them to download. But it actually shows like kind of what Justin did. Like he showed like.
You said something. I would have helped you.
I couldn't. So they kept downloading blank.
You don't have that kind of time. I could have messed with it at home.
I didn't realize that it was going to be a problem until it was a problem. Does that make sense?
You know it's getting serious when Justin's selling his complete 82 vehicles. Like, this is a jump with the hose.
Might as well.
With the connector.
Where's my hose at?
Right there, apparently.
And an unbroken gun, which everybody always takes this off the gun because they think it's part of a sprue, but it's not. It's like a sight.
I would never in a million years do that. That's insane. All right, there's a whale in here. Am I pulling out the whole ass whale?
Just leave that there for now.
All right.
Oh, come on.
I don't want to ship a whale. Whales are really they're notorious.
Not misnamed.
Justin needs an OnlyFans page. Listen, if Justin really wants his car, maybe Justin will
What did I say?
What
What did I say at dinner yesterday? As soon
What
as he
did you
said
say at
February
dinner?
1st, as soon as he said February 1st, I was like, oh, you better start hoping.
Sex work is legit work.
No one said it isn't.
Hey, this is a PG-13 stream sometimes, just so you guys know.
We try to be PG. Sometimes PG-13 happens. Jack, we already shipped you a whale. And I listen, I don't remember who packed it, but I remember being so worried.
Yeah.
Because it was shortly after Eric's box got destroyed. And when I say destroyed, guys, there's certain things, you know, when I do the packing and shipping, it's just we divvy up the doing of things, and I do the packing and the shipping. And there's certain things that I do not want to pack and ship. And it's not because I don't physically want to do it. It's because I know in my heart of hearts that no matter how well I pack it, it is going to be destroyed by the United States Postal Service or Federal Express or UPS or whoever we get to do it. And that I don't ever want to have anyone feel bad. You know, you get a box, it's broken. Even though it's not our fault per se or whatever, you know, it still, you're getting a broken thing. And even if we hash it out and you get a refund, that's still a bad experience. And I don't want to take the time to pack something that I know isn't going to arrive safely, because then it's just a waste of everybody's time and effort. So there's certain things that, much like the Defiant that we're ending up packing and shipping, that I don't want to pack and ship because I'm nervous that they will not arrive safely.
Okay. First of all, let's start with the jump.
Might as well.
Beautiful stickers. Stickers are beautiful. They're all applied.
I'm guessing it's not on here.
The gun has its little sight, which it has sight beyond sight.
Oh, looks
it's totally broken.
Like blue doors from the Defiant. Yes, James, specifically.
Yes. It has its connector hose. $40 shipped for that jump. Let's do the same thing with the HAL. It's a gorgeous, beautiful HAL. $40 with the computer, all the stickers.
I'm a computer.
Beautiful flak. $25. Stickers, unbroken, all nice. I thought there should be a thing for the Mobad in there somewhere.
What am I looking for?
It's a little green gun with a hollow point tip, hollow end.
You did a great job packing all this stuff.
I never meant for it to be coming out like this.
Well, you didn't realize you were going to have the opportunity to buy a brand new, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity car.
Oh, I see what's going on here.
Right.
So this is a complete Ram, very nice, unbroken. Previously, the original side gun that came with this Ram broke off in there, and I never had a chance to drill that out yet. But it does have an unbroken side gun. I just haven't had the chance to pull it out. But both saddlebags and the kickstand are unbroken. So really, you just need to have a tiny drill and drill out the broken part of this thing that used to be in there.
What was that?
It's a Ram. So it's complete. You just got to do a little work. And it needs some stickers. It doesn't have all the stickers. So I think $25, I can let that RAM go for it. I mean, honestly, this sells for $25 unbroken. You know.
Why not?
Why not?
Is there any chance that whatever you're looking for is inside the battery compartment of the Mobat? Just a thought, because there's nothing loose in here. Or it could be in one of these little baggies. This says 25th anniversary Storm Shadow, so that's obviously not actually what's in there.
No, that's a very clean battery compartment, though.
James, you know they made 2 versions of tread for the Mobats. Yeah, one of them is
and
more sturdy, right?
It's 2 versions of tread. One has the holes in it, and one is solid. And then there's also like 2 different battery compartments as well, I think. I'm not gonna sell it once I find the
Alright,
tip.
well, unless it's underneath the whale. I'm afraid to touch the whale.
Just leave it alone.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah, underneath the wall.
I can do that.
Complete unbroken MMS with all the missiles and unbroken fins. Computer stand, and the computer's still attached. I don't know what's a good price. $30? I don't know what's a good price on that. $30. And complete vamp. This is everything from 82 except for the Sears Missile Command. And we know where my Sears Missile Command went.
We do know. It went to a wonderful collector who is taking very good care of it.
Complete vamp. Steering wheel, beautiful stickers. It looks just like a pickup truck.
It really does. It's exactly the same color. I love it.
Both gas cans.
We should get a gas can strapped on the back of the truck.
That'd be funny.
That would be.
What's a complete vamp do with the steering wheel?
Bites people.
$50? I'm rolling the dice here on $50.
Well, you'll know if that's too good because it'll sell instantly.
Yeah. And if it's too high,
If it's too high, it
nobody will
won't
buy
sell
it.
at all. So I'm guessing all of these are too high.
that's life.
Okay,
Some
listen.
people have them already.
Yeah, a lot of people have them. Alright.
That's really neat.
How much did I say on the HAL?
40.
$35 on the HAL if anybody wants it.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, man.
Go right back in that.
I cannot wait to eat barbecue. I'm leaving the whale in there?
Yes.
All right.
I can't wait to eat barbecue either. Chris Wilde.
Selena said, make sure you don't mention your sponsor too much. You don't want to be too heavy-handed. And we're mentioning next week's sponsor this much.
Give me a chance to put some of this away.
All right.
Danny, our newbie, is inquiring about the price on the whale.
I haven't taken it out to see if it's complete. Danny, where are you at?
That's a great question.
Oh wait, Danny actually messaged me on. He's in like Chicago or something.
So not local pickup.
Yeah.
Not local pickup, but like, I know you're trying to buy a car, so I'm not going to say no, I won't ship that. We got one to Jack in one piece. So
It can be done.
That tells me it can be done.
They have the technology.
You know what? I'll pick it up and we'll put it in. We'll bring it up here and
All right.
take a look.
More packing material at my house, by the way.
Hey, I'll take it.
I just
Give me a
forgot
second to clear this
I just
area.
forgot to bring it. It was raining, and I don't think about things when it's raining.
Paul, our good friend Paul Brown from Culture Pop was here earlier today, and he dropped off some more packing material for us to use because he is finally getting his collector room all,
What I say?
all set.
40 on the vamp if anybody wants it.
You
It's
said- yeah, you
too
said
nice
50.
to go higher to lower.
Are we crying about the Regal closing? Yes, we are.
100%, man. It sucks.
Listen, what we know that your town is going in the wrong direction when your movie theater is closed and your mall has nothing but
And what I say on the flat?
the
I'm just
flack
thinking
was
about how
25.
derelict that whole plaza is
I'll
going
do
to look when
20
that
on
movie
the
theater's
flat.
empty.
Really? It's gonna hurt every other business
It's going to be
there.
like a
It
life
is.
after people looking
It
thing.
is, and it's gonna hurt. I mean, that's just one more rateable that isn't gonna be rateable.
Did you put them on top of the whale?
I did not put them on
Oh,
top of
okay.
the wheel.
Rateable,
I started to, and then I had to undo.
Rateable, good grown-up word.
Yeah, that is a good grown-up word, right? You can tell I pay property
Yeah, Mays
taxes.
Landing is losing a lot of tax rateables, which is really
And
terrible.
we're gonna start feeling it here as property owners in Mays Landing. Yes, I'm very, very bummed that our local movie theater is closing.
I don't know if that's how it works though, because whoever owns the property still owes the taxes on
I mean,
it.
yeah, you're right.
But they might look for tax breaks because there's no business. I don't know how that works.
Me neither. Can I get a tax break because my
And listen, if they default on it, they default on it. You know.
oh yeah, then it'll go to tax sale.
So this already, I could tell it has the blueprints.
Yeah, right there. Number 2 on those bad boys.
Somebody just got a whale for Christmas.
The oldest
We've moved a
drive-in-
lot of whales.
The oldest drive-in movie theater in the entire United States is in Do You Remember Me's Town. That's awesome. Hal finally got a War of the Eternal Sun cartridge. Congratulations. I know you've been
good,
looking for
Hal.
one of those. You've been
Very
on
cool.
it. Look at all these little things. All right.
So motorcycle. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You got all these little...
All the missiles are there.
What are these little barrel things?
These are depth charges.
Okay.
That's a
Mike
sticker that
Rivera
goes
said
on the
he got
mic.
the Christmas whale.
Mike
Yes,
got
he
the
did.
Christmas whale. The Christmas whale.
It has all
Love
the
it.
depth charges.
That's good.
Hal said he finally managed a Warrior of the Eternal Sun cartridge.
Yeah, I just mentioned that.
I didn't
Now
see.
you need a new Sega Genesis to play it.
Alright, what I really need to see is, and I probably keep them in here, it looks like everything's unbroken.
Vertical veins.
Vertical veins.
Everybody hold your breath.
Vertical what now?
Justin doesn't
Vertical
typically
veins.
Justin doesn't typically keep things that aren't 100% beautiful.
I'm aware. I am aware of this fact.
Oh, they're cold, which is scary.
We are holding our breath. If they're-
100% two 100% unbroken vertical veins.
Don't touch them, whatever you do, because if they're cold, that's the worst thing in the world.
All pegs are present.
Don't breathe near them.
Yeah,
Both of them are unbroken.
Don't think about them too hard.
yeah.
They're still pegged together in the bottom. All the pegs at the top are there. The veins are all together.
Wow.
It's got all 4 of these. This is... Oh my god. What's he doing in there?
Ooh.
With a beautiful cutter that's not discolored. This might get discolored between now and
Why is he in
by the end of
there?
the stream.
Does he come with this?
Yeah.
All right.
So this is with cutter, and cutter's always discolored. I guess because maybe he's been hiding in there in the dark.
We'll put him back
I'm gonna
quick.
put him back in there.
TL is looking for a copy of Space Harrier 2 for Genesis. I'll
Stay
keep my
away from
eyes
the-
peeled.
Stay away from the light cutter.
I think, did they make... No, they wouldn't have. Did they make Space Harrier 2 for Master System or just Genesis? Probably just Genesis. Shankweller's Drive-In, located
So what I'm
in
not
Airfield,
doing
PA.
is this is not going to be less than somebody got theirs for Christmas. There's no way I'm doing that.
Absolutely not.
So I forget what that was.
I believe it was.
Show me on your phone, on your fingers.
I believe it was. I can check my notes
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
check your notes.
because we had special notations with the person that bought this behind the scenes. Let's see. Was that privately? I can't remember if she messaged me.
It
or...
has the
Let's see.
first of all, everything's unbroken in the front. Listen, it's 100% complete, unbroken, beautiful whale. That's what it comes down to. Not like the whales have been washing up on the beach here. This one's unbroken and complete and nice. Those poor whales.
That makes me sad.
It's terrible.
Really.
What makes me sad is people are trying to pretend that they understand science and they're like pretending to be scientists about
For
it.
anyone who's not local, there have been numerous whales that have washed up on our local beaches here in South Jersey.
Now there are wind farms that are being put out off the shore of South Jersey, and it's politically there's certain people who are way against the wind farms, so they're using the whales, which they typically don't give a crap about, as
Yeah.
see what's happening with the wind farms when they.
Somehow
it's
a wind
funny.
farm is killing a whale?
It's not.
Yeah, how?
They're boat strikes that are killing the whales. But tinfoil hat wearing. Anyway.
I'm trying to find this message.
Unbroken. Beautiful whale with instructions and cutter. I would like $400.
With cutter, yeah.
That's what I would like. With the instructions and with cutter. It's a premium. It is awesome. All the stickers are here.
Isn't there a story about you trading for a whale?
Yes, it did. It was.
Which way did that trade go when you were a kid?
Yes, it was.
It went terrible.
That was what I said.
I traded my childhood whale when I was a kid to a kid who... So the next year, the Trouble Bubble came out. So
The
I traded my
coolest-
whale
the coolest.
for a Trouble Bubble and a Televiper. Because I was like, wow, that's really cool. I want that. Wayne, I could have just waited to go to Toys R Us with my dad.
Did your dad beat your...
Nobody knew what I was doing. I
They
did whatever I wanted with my
inventory
toys.
your
Nobody,
toys,
yeah,
anything like
nobody
that, yeah.
inventoried anything.
Yeah.
Casper, they had 2 whales wash up out in Oregon, where he is. The whales are getting in seagoing collisions. Who is hitting whales?
Boat strikes. Oh, it happens all the time.
Like who? What kind of boat could kill a whale?
Fishing trawlers.
Big boats
yeah.
with sharp propellers.
Yeah. I'm just gonna shake my head at the.
Did he stay up? Oh, they stay up.
Well, that's why you want $400,
Right?
Probably the coolest G.I. Joe vehicle.
It doesn't really float though, right?
Hell yeah, it floats.
What? Really?
Yeah. Not great. Not as good as the APC.
Not great.
But it floats. They all float
Shipping
down here.
boats.
They all float down here.
The only way wind farm turbines could be killing them is turbine fan blades cannot be destroyed, so they drop them in the ocean.
So they're saying that they're doing sounding testing for the rock
Stretch.
here to put the turbines in. So they're saying the sounding testing they're doing, but they're not doing any sonic testing. But people are claiming it's because of the turbines doing sonic
So
testing.
we're allegedly killing whales.
And whales are beaching themselves
with
because of it.
sonic technology.
Listen,
They're not. Hold
There's
on.
n-
They're not. Wait.
they
they're-
want to believe the
stop.
science they make up, but they
They're
don't
not-
want to believe
wait.
real science.
They're not beaching themselves.
No, they're dying in the sea.
They're not alive when they.
They're washing
up.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah,
they're not.
becoming beach.
Because a beached whale can be saved if they can get it back
Yeah,
out.
you go out there with shovels and drag the motherfucker back into. Excuse my language.
The
I want to get to the last big thing.
What is the last big thing?
It's a terror drone.
Oh, that one. Is that ready for me to put it back in?
It is.
Are all the pieces that were in here somewhere else now? Are they
In
safe?
it.
They're safe.
Safe in it.
All right. Because that's my only concern.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Yeah, it's got to be safe.
Sorry for the bad.
Yeah, you're
Sorry,
using bad
yes, dear Laramie
words.
PG. I apologize for the bad words, kids. It's been a rough day.
It
Daddy
has not
Daddy
been.
needs a drink.
It has not been a rough
Daddy
day.
needs a
You're just
barbecue.
being dramatic.
Daddy needs some Motley Q.
You need
We were
Motley
eating
Q.
Motley Q before it was called Motley Q.
I said that earlier in the stream. Yes, we absolutely were eating Motley Q before it had its own name.
Oh, I do have another name.
Before it had its own, the new Motley Q.
Oh, this is cool.
identity.
This is the Super 7 bat. It's sealed. I don't want to open it. It's like a Shogun style Cobra bat. It's about 15 inches tall. Look it up. Super 7. It's not the clear version. It's the original version. It's awesome.
Let me interrupt you for one hot second. Can we get a repeat on the price on the whale?
$400.
$400.
And it's
100% complete.
100% complete?
Unbroken vertical veins. Comes with a gorgeous cutter who has probably never seen the light of day.
Now, if I'm shipping it, it's going to be 4 plus actual shipping. It's 4 if you come grab it from the store. I can work with you on the shipping though, so maybe $430, something like that. What do you think shipping like that? It depends on where it's going.
Entirely
right?
on where the person
So
lives. Yeah.
ask us if you're really interested, and you're like, man, that's a great price for a mint beautiful whale. Hit me up and we'll talk about shipping. We gotta get
So Earl, it's still available. It's still here.
Mother puss. I want $50 for this. It's still sealed in the box. Super 7 jumbo bat, I think it's called. It's not the clear version. It's the OG version, which is way cooler. It looks
How much
like
did
a
you
bat.
say? I'm sorry.
$50.
All right. Let's
Move that.
do this because I gotta either that or let me go pee real fast.
Earl's starting his behind the scenes work. He's like, my birthday's coming up. We'll talk.
I love it. I love it.
He's got to get.
Watch out for your water bottle.
He's got to get he's got to get the CFO of Earl Inc. involved. He's got to talk to his wife.
All right. Look at you. It looks so nice there too. Like it looks like
This looks like a baby walker. Like it's the size
a
of
baby bouncer. Like put a baby in there. He just
Yeah.
like does his thing.
where he just walks around and like bounces off the walls and coffee table without getting hurt. I always think the terror drone sounds like a turtles thing too, Alex.
Well, that's
Technodrome.
because there's a technodrome for turtles, so it's very similar. I always get them confused.
Me too.
The Terradrome, the number one thing always missing is the bullet doors raising launch pad.
What's that mean?
I'm not sure. You're the Joe guy. You tell me. It's got all these little doors that open up. Like, this thing's really
I'm
cool.
trying to put this in without. This is unbroken. I don't want to pop it in. A lot of times these tabs break on these things, and I could sit here and be patient and do it, but I'm not going to.
It's
right
unbroken, and we like to keep it that way.
Yep. As you can see, none of these doors are falling because all the clips are there, and it's tight and it's nice.
If Kermit's phone is ringing, you know it's got to be serious.
Got a little bit of.
No, that's how you know Kermit forgot to put it on silent.
As you can see, this is a little discolored. This door right here. Discoloring happens with this thing a
Will
lot.
this show up on camera too at all, you think? Maybe some of the lower
I can
parts.
try.
You can try. Let's see if we can see like
Yep.
some discoloration on it. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah.
Well, yeah, what? Oh,
You
yeah,
can
well,
really see.
it.
You can really see the doors really well.
It hits it right the right spot.
So
Yeah.
all three of the it's complete.
Yeah.
I mean, all three of the gas nozzles are here. Let's do this
Are we opening each one?
carefully. Yeah.
Now, does that include the ones with the guns or no?
This is one of the coolest places that's ever made. And the other door with the gun is right here. I just didn't pop it in. I don't feel like it. So, camera one.
Number one.
Comes with a fire bat. Remember I was talking about earlier with the fire bats missing guns? This is missing its two cannons in the front. Nothing broken. They're just not there. But other than that, it has all its missiles. And it's nice.
The hidden red handle lift pad is down there.
Yeah, apparently what they were talking about before was in the middle.
This is cool. I think
Hold
this
on.
is my favorite part.
Works. Might need to, do a little, fix the chain or something.
WD-40 or
Little
something.
WD-40 right
I love this door that slides open right
Oh,
here.
look, it works.
I don't want to bust it. I love that that little door slides
So I
open.
can see it.
That's very Death Star. There's a little door inside that slides open. It just reminds me of the Death Star. There's a piece of pink insulation inside here for some reason.
Awkward.
All right.
Yeah, this is unbroken. I just don't feel like plugging it in. I'm afraid.
I'm scared.
I'd like to sell this to someone who's going to come get it. I don't want to ship it.
No, listen. I love you and I want you to have a car. I don't want to ship this. Just like I didn't want to ship the Defiant.
What's a complete Terradrome do?
You're asking me?
I'm open to offers.
Is that? Are we doing that now?
No.
Oh, this one opens to the side. Oh, neat. Again, dust is complimentary. That's our gift to you.
Jesus, people are asking insane money for Terradromes.
It's actual screen used Farpoint dust.
Yes. I can tell that the last time this was out, it was cleaned with a baby wipe because it's got the baby wipe. Baby wipes clean dirt, but they leave sometimes a little bit of like a papery sort of thread.
Particles.
Yeah, particles.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
Almost like lint.
Yes, it's just like sort of little linty bits.
Linty bits.
But
Yeah,
it does
exactly.
clean. We love to use baby wipes to clean stuff because they're very gentle, obviously. If they're meant to be used on a baby.
Yeah.
Yes, Veronica, linty.
Very
Yeah,
linty.
just a little bit.
So unbroken tabs in this shape. If you want to come get it and come pick it up here, $400. You remember me? Yeah, I'd say 400. Hey, there you go. $400 if you want to come get it. Like I said, the fact that all the tabs are unbroken and stuff. It has some discoloration. Like I could tell if I'm looking at it right here. These are darker than these. They must be different plastic. The the shields or whatever.
Absolutely.
But I don't want to ship it. It's awesome, man.
I love that one door. The doors definitely remind me.
Need some cleaning.
They remind me of the cardboard Death Star, the Palatoy, which I'm noticing. Do you take a look at our Palatoy Death Star? It's starting. Some of the floors are starting to bow. That concerns me.
Yeah, me
What
too.
could be causing that? You think gravity? But the thing's 40 years old. Should we take it apart and lay it flat? Store it flat someplace? I don't want it to bow. Crickets, $400.
Yeah,
Picked
we might
up.
be able to put something there to bolster it so it stays like.
I can either leave it attached and bolster it,
Yeah.
or I could take it apart and lay it flat, and hope that I can get it back together one day. This is an amazing playset. It's between the flag, the Defiant, and this.
G.I. Joe's sick.
Yeah, it's
G.I.
insane.
Joe is insane.
Any kid that had all of that was definitely spoiled.
All right, I think we sold enough. Let's
Sweet.
Well, we have to do a giveaway.
I also
Oh, that's right, don't we?
Yeah.
and I'm gonna tease next week. So let's get the giveaway together.
All right, let's get our giveaway ready. So, for anyone who doesn't know, we are courtesy of, and we do have one to add Jack to that. Thank you, Selena. Courtesy of, oh, watch out your one gun. Don't push it against the bar. Courtesy of SidekickSupplies.com. We have, where did that sidekick go? I'd like to show it off a bit. It's inside you're utilizing it in the correct manner. Are you gonna go get food? Is that where you're going? As I let all the comics just flop.
It's because you took the sidekick out.
I did. I
They
took the
weren't flopping
sidekick
the
out.
sidekick in.
So, courtesy of our sponsor this week, Sidekick Supplies, we have this Selena camera too. Let's see if I can show that off. We are giving away a sidekick. You want to give away 2 sidekicks? Let's give away 2 sidekicks.
Yeah, 2
Let's give away
sidekicks.
2 sidekicks. So we'll spin twice. and give
We were
away
like,
2
oh, we're going to
sidekicks.
keep these. We need them, but you know what? We'll buy some off them.
Yeah, I would rather. Yes, exactly, Justin. I would much rather do that. We're going to keep the one that I opened and played with. We've got
You gonna give me the names?
brand new. Am I going to give you the names? The
Do
names
we
are
have
there.
them all?
Yeah, that's it. That's
Okay.
as far as I know. That's
Anybody who
everybody.
shared this,
Anyone who
and
shared,
did, follow the rules we said.
anyone who shared the post I made earlier and
my
followed the
God.
rules, their name is about to show up right here. One of these folks is going to be, 2 of them are going to be lucky winners of sidekicks, complete with little stickers and everything. I've been looking at the wrong camera this entire time. So you can go back to camera 1, Selena. It looks kind of boring. Freddie, yes, you missed the terror drone, but it's still here. It is 100% complete with the fire bat.
It's so the terror drone's complete. The fire bat's missing the 2 guns. So the terror drone's complete. The fire bat's not. But it's not broken. It just needs 2 little cannons.
$400 picked up.
Yeah.
So keep that in the back of your brain. Wow, are you selling food now?
I'll tell you what.
Uh-oh.
Any VIP who wants it,
All right, I like where this is going.
Here it goes.
it's $370 picked up.
And how do you become a VIP? People might ask.
If you would like to become, we're sponsoring so many things right now. If you would like to become a Farpoint VIP, you can visit patreon.com/farpointtoys. Link in comments here. And for one of 3 different tiers, you can join our VIP group. We have all kinds of cool things going on. We do a free claim event once a month. There's giveaways where you get to see stuff before anybody else gets to see it, etc., etc., etc. What food are you auctioning off? Let me do the giveaway. Stop.
I feel like a VIP right now.
Hold on.
Imagine if we did a VIP
Stop.
banquet.
Oh my God, stop. First, let's give away 2 of these sidekicks. Again, thank you to Doug from Sidekick Supplies for being our sponsor this week.
And inventing
And inventing, oh wait.
quite the...
Oh, there's actually 2 in each of these.
Oh, you thought it was just 1?
I thought it was just 1, yeah.
Thank you, Doug, for... He saw a... He
Saw a
saw a
need
need and filled it.
Yes.
Which, that's what any inventor should do, right, Selena? Like, that's...
Yep, exactly. That's.
See a need, fill a need.
So, thank you to everybody who shared and liked his page.
And they're inexpensive. It's not like they're like $20 a piece or something like that.
They're especially affordable if you use the 20% off coupon code Farpoint20 at checkout.
There you go.
Good through the end of the month.
Please.
So we're going to give away 2 of these sidekicks to some of the folks that followed our explicit instructions earlier with the sharing and liking and all of that stuff. And Selena, when you are ready, finish your typing. I love this. They look so great. You get a little sticker. Like, Doug went all out.
He really did. And share this with your comic collecting friends.
All right, we're gonna get the wheel up.
They need these in their lives even if they don't know they exist.
Is the wheel up? I'm not sure.
All right, we're going to spin
There's
the wheel.
All right, we're spinning the wheel. These are folks.
It's the wheel.
Jack's name is on there, right? Yep.
Wheel.
The wheel. Are you doing?
Wheel.
Oh, we don't have any music. Who is he? Lucky winner number 1.
Wheel it. What's JM stand for?
I forget. It's on Facebook. I can't.
Richard
Richard.
JM. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for following the rules. And congratulations for winning. You got a pair of sidekicks. We'll ship them to you for no charge,
A
right?
pair. We're giving away 2 to each person.
I thought one thing was a pair. I thought we were giving away 2
One unit is a
sidekicks.
pair.
I want to give 2 away to different people. Do you want to do 2 to do to different people?
Yeah, fuck it.
All right.
Yeah.
Richard, you're getting 2 sidekicks. I
Yeah.
love it.
Oh, I thought when she said 2, I thought like it meant.
I want to give away. I want to make 2 people
We're
happy.
giving away 2 pairs because we're
Yes.
not greedy.
I want to make 2 people happy here. All right. Do it
All right.
again.
Oh, we're gonna do this again. Take
Yeah.
his name off the list.
I did that.
It's already off. I
All
love
right.
it. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
pulling the wheel out of view before I take.
Do me a
the
favor
name
when
off.
you guys get these. Post and tag sidekicks, tag Farpoint, and
love
all
it.
that stuff.
You get a little sticker and everything.
Let's do another spin.
Yeah, and there's no music because
Gonna
I forgot to unmute it.
Spin it to win it, gonna get in it, infinite. Oh, it's going to California!
California.
City
Jack.
of Jack V. Congratulations, Jack. One of our VIPs won this time. We ship the Jack all the time, so that's not an issue. Congratulations, both of our winners, Richard and Jack.
Thank you
for
and
sharing.
Thank you to everybody. You should try winning in the tone of you should try spinning.
So, if you guys are new, all of these back secret jokes, in-jokes are... That wheel is once a month we do a free claim sale for our VIPs. And that wheel is a big part of that claim sale. And usually there's music and ridiculous singing.
Dancing.
The singing,
and embarrassing things.
We did. I did do dancing last time. That's what started the whole goth kick I'm on
I
now.
just said dancing.
Yeah.
There's occasionally
Oh
dancing.
yeah, you did a whole dance
I
Q&A.
did, which one we're not going to talk
there was
about
a whole
now.
dance lesson.
Congratulations to Jack and Richard on your
Yep.
sidekick wins.
Next week we're going to be talking about our friends right here.
You can
We're
go-
going to eat their stuff tonight.
Alright, yeah.
But this is Motley Q.
So what you're saying is
Best
that
food truck, best catering in South Jersey.
next week is sponsored by Motley Q.
Next week is
Next
sponsored by
week's
Motley Q.
Bartertown.
Look what we're eating tonight. This is
Yeah, what
this
do
is
we
a
got? Get
brick
this
of Mabel bourbon mac and cheese
What?
with candied bacon and beer cheese.
That's
It's a
mine.
brick.
That's
No.
That's for me. Thank you.
There's jerk chicken tacos, pineapple pico jerk sauce, and
Wow.
flour tortillas. Dude, there's like little trays for
Doug said their
me.
food is outstanding. He is not
Smoke
lying.
and fried dried rub wings with Motley kick sauce. They have their own sauce.
Wow.
And barbecue cream. Or as I like to call it, crema.
Danny, thank you for joining and for having your very first Bartertown
So
with us.
Danny, like, I put some of this stuff
I could tell he's G.I. Joe.
Yeah, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, how much for that thing?" And I was like, "Listen, we have VIPs; they get first dibs."
Yeah.
And I honored the VIPs.
Of course.
Made a dib, and,
Yeah.
and he understood.
That's how VIPs roll, man.
Yeah. All right, so there's 2 of each, dude. Smoke and fried dried rub wings
Perks
and
membership.
jerk chicken tacos.
I am
plus all of that mac and cheese
maple
I'm
bourbon
going
mac
to
and
eat.
cheese. So is Motley Q going to be at It's a Toy Show this year, which is
Yes.
another thing we should talk about.
They are.
It's a toy show. We've officially announced this year's show. It's always Memorial Day Saturday, so it wasn't like a surprise, the date or anything like that.
It's even in the Tucker calendar.
But it's officially been announced. We are working on getting vendor signups ready to go.
It'll come.
We are working on some possible sponsorship opportunities,
Yep.
which is very exciting.
It's a Toy Show is the most unique toy show on the East Coast, maybe around. It is the original free to vend. I said that right.
Free to vend,
and free to attend.
free to attend.
There's no such thing as shows that
TM.
before this show that were free to vend. Now that people are like, oh, you could just set up at my show and for nothing. Yeah.
Sell
No.
Tucker calendar.
This show is the OG
Not a bad idea.
free to vend, free to attend. We're probably gonna have a couple guests like we did last year. Last year we had the Blue Meanie, WWE, and Tucker.
Well, Tucker is going to be doing autographs again, I would
Yeah.
assume.
So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
we're gonna go eat Memorial Day Saturday. Rocky, you know it. You know.
Keith, he just remembered that we owed him dinner. He'll be over.
Did I say that, Keith? This isn't dinner. This is a pre-dinner snack. If you want to go over for dinner, we're having cauliflower and
Celery.
celery. Yeah, you can actually have the celery that's left over from this.
I am dying. I cannot wait.
I can't wait to eat this.
I am
wish we could eat it
dying.
on stream, but it's cold, and I want to heat it up.
You know what I had for lunch? I had a kid cuisine for lunch.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just a kid.
I'm the size of a kid, so it's the perfect amount of food.
I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm
Alrighty.
sorry it started off with a bad hiccup. Listen, we're going to get you invoices tonight. Do me a favor, guys, because I'm stressing about this money. Pay as soon as you are able. We understand circumstances. We understand you don't sit with your phone and your PayPal
I
all
do.
night. But don't make me wait too long. And please use the link we send you. Some of you older VIPs, I'm going to send you my personal...
I was gonna say, are
Yeah.
you gonna?
Maybe, because I don't want to go over for tax reasons. Oh, if it's friends and family, I won't. Yeah.
Because
Some of you
this
older
is
VIPs,
personal.
I'm going to be sending you to my personal... this is between us. To my personal PayPal, and I appreciate friends and family. And then new people, or if you're not comfortable doing friends and family, we'll send you to the business PayPal.
Of
and that's that.
course, yeah.
So, talk to you guys soon. Anything else you need? Anybody has second thoughts and they want to do the Terradrome or
The whale.
any of the stuff you saw, or
Yeah.
any of that stuff?
Please
Message us and let us know.
Message us, Selena. There's going to be an ad at the end screen. You can
We have a
leave that up for a
super
minute.
rare thing over there. Rarer
Oh,
than...
we didn't even talk about this.
No, because there's a VIP thinking about it.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
And so
Is it?
he saw it live.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
course
he
it is.
he was like, listen, let me think. And I was like, all right, I'm not going to put it on stream, no rush, because I know what kind of collector he is. It is so freaking rare. It's actually on our Instagram
It's
right
on our
now. We
Insta.
made a little post
Our
about it. We didn't
Insta.
put a price or anything.
Yeah.
It is rarer than a Defiant. If I can be honest, it's rarer than to find.
It's not more expensive.
Since we've been doing this,
We've
had
seen-
4 or 5 to find.
But we have never seen
2 boxed.
another one of these.
I've never seen another one of these.
It's right here. You guys can like peek through.
It's on our Instagram.
Yeah, it's on our Insta. Go
on our Insta.
go to Insta.
Check out our Instas.
DL is gonna try and fly out for It's a Toy Show.
Oh, nice.
That would be it'd be great to see you
Well,
again.
we always do a VIP group.
We do
meet up
like
anyway.
a VIP like
Little name tags and stuff.
yeah.
It's dorky and
All right, y'all. Thank you for hanging. Thank you, VIPs.
Thank you to Chris Wilde, our sponsor of next week's Bartertown from
Yeah.
Motley Q.
And thank you, Doug,
And
Sidekick.
again, thank you to Doug at SidekickSupplies.com.
This ended up being a blast.
Yeah, well, as soon as you're done being a little bitch, it usually is. I love you. I'm sorry there was no microphone.
For the last time, no.
I'm gonna eat some barbecue. I can't wait. See you guys soon.